Hello everybody. I'm just working out where and how to put this. One second. My apologies. I'm quite... There we go, that'll do. I am feeling mixed emotions up the diff, up the Cardiff. Feeling quite very emotional. So what I'd like to say is straight away, if I say anything that upsets people tonight, or if I speak out of turn, or if I get very drunk, then I apologise. I sincerely apologise. Just grabbing a beer, you know, nothing particularly special, nothing particularly massively exciting, just grabbing a beer and sharing it with you guys. First of all, we've got to do our best to support our locals the best we can. Yeah, absolutely. Open us St. Peter's beer and get started. After Daily, you're a massive lover of pubs. You're a massive lover of socialising. I'd like to start off with you, really, if you could put into words, in a comment, your feeling, the way you're feeling tonight. I don't... You're a bit of a beer historian. I can't remember ever a time where pubs closed in the UK. I don't ever remember it. Is there ever been a time, Mr. Daly, Arthur Daly, anyone for that matter, is there... That's where we should probably start. Has there ever been a time where pubs, bars, restaurants have ever been forced to close in the UK? Ever? I understand the reason. I understand human life, and I totally understand it. I'm not a stupid person, but Arthur, that... I'm just asking, when has this ever happened before? Dark being turned into Iron Man for comfort. Nice one. Let's get gold. I have cans. Shall we? So can you all go and get a drink? Can you go and why can't you have a fan meetup? First of all, so closed pubs. Okay. Okay, so my next question is, during the First World War, when the pubs were forced to shut, did that affect Defence of the Realm Act? So when the Defence of the Realm Act shut pubs during the First World War, how did that affect pubs? How long, and this is the question, how long did it take, Arthur, for pubs to recover? How was it? A decade? Was it a few years? Was it a few months? Gutted. Need a soccer from Tesco. Yeah. So, hello Simon. Super stressed because of everything. Yeah. Let's drink. I'm drinking a pint of St. Oswald's Tribute. Let's all grab a beer. Let's all drink together. Let's try and make the best of this. Kitty's a bit of big fan of. Thank you very much for the Stadia Craft. Gutted of a beer myself. So maybe we talk about Tuesday's video where I made a video where I visited a pub, a restaurant, and where else did I go? Pub, restaurant, brewery. I'm going to brew a Citra IPA today. Take care. Time to change the channel to info on breweries which are available to order. Yes. I mean, this is great stuff. New local pubs are forced to close during the middle of the day to prevent all day drinking. Cheers. Hi Simon, can I get a shout out? Yes, there's your shout out. K Crispy, was it? I think it was. I know you comment a lot on the channel. Drinking a Brewdog Hazy Jane. So, visited the brewery. As you know, if you watch the video, sales were down massively. I know, I spoke to a brewery today, and not spoke, had a comment today on one of my videos that a brewery's sales is down 90%. Right, pubs were nationalised, they never recovered, and my great grandmother closed the Irishman's Arms in Mellon Street, Newport. Okay, so pubs never recovered from this last massive shutdown in World War One. Here's a question to everybody. I'm Arthur Daly, great beer historian in South Wales, so I really appreciate his comments. But this is a question to everybody. What happens now? And this is a question to everybody. What happens now? What's going to happen? Brewed 80 pints just last week, got another 40 on its way. Well done, Craig. Will people turn to like Craig? Will people turn to... hello, Adrian. I really appreciate your comments. I really laugh at your comments with the whole kind of bong thing and smoking weed. And fantastic. Thank you very much. Very impressive times at the moment. So what happens next? What happens next? Do people turn to home brewing? Do people turn to... Does it go like moonshine? Or I don't know. It's not banned. Alcohol's not banned. We're not there yet. But where next? Where now? Where are we heading? And right, pubs have never recovered. Start a homebrew channel. This live chat. Okay, so we got 116 people watching. Please, let's get this out there. If you can like the video, if you can thumb up the video with 120 people watching, that'll get the live feed out there even more to more people. Thank you very much for your support in this. Let's turn to, I think somebody just commented on somebody who works in a pub, somebody who knows who works in the brewing industry and in the pub, bar and restaurant industry. If you know people, let me know your stories. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what your thoughts are. From what I get it, from how I picked up this Chancellor's broadcast was, or the Prime Minister's broadcast where the Chancellor spoke, is that they're not going to be able to set up this financial package until the end of April. That's how I got it. End of April. So he's asking companies to pay the wages of people for the next 6 weeks until this package comes out. Is that right? Is that feasible? Is that possible? For me, there's going to be a lot more layoffs. There's going to be a lot more layoffs. We need to support the butterfly collector in Barry. Our internet sales are at Christmas levels. Yeah. We'll probably see full national lockdown. I missed the comments are coming through so thick and fast. I really appreciate the comments. Thank you very much for the comments. I'm reading as fast as I possibly can. And this is the part where I talk to you guys about, I apologise if I make any mistakes. I might make my first mistake already. Is there anybody out there that thinks this is some kind of, I'm not going to call it a fix, but slamming the brakes on the economy, really like forcing the brakes on? What are you drinking now, by the way? I'm drinking not pedigree, a St Austell Brewery's Tribute. I just grabbed the beer out the fridge after my tea. Said hello to the wife when she came in from work. I'm live with you. Is there anybody out there, and I apologise in advance if anybody's been affected by this, that thinks something really funny is going on? Not in, I mean, it would be foolish to be in massive agreement with Tim Martin, but Tim Martin said today that he doesn't want to shut the Wetherspoons pubs because, check event 201, Duckstein wasn't very good, was it? No. Boris had no chance. Oscar's my saint, but I need to tell him. Me and my wife are sick in bed with it. Right. Oh, so it's not. It is here, yeah. It's here because I apologise, Leo Oasis. I apologise, if I cause any offence whatsoever tonight. I have said this at the beginning of the video that if I say anything out of, everyone's emotional. Everyone's up in the air. Everyone doesn't know what's going on. I'm just asking a question. Isn't there any kind of little part of people's minds that's going, something really fishy is going on here? It's like a day by day announcement after announcement of brake hitting the brakes on the economy, slowing. Not a massive. And I get the fact that they don't want to panic people. It could very well be that they know an awful lot more than what we know. They're letting it all out very slowly. I imagine in the weeks and months that we will know the full extent of thank you very much, Joe Morris. Our ad, I'll go straight to this now. Our ad revenue, our ads on YouTube have tanked. Thank you very much for the £5. It makes a massive difference. Yeah, our ad revenues have absolutely tanked, but that didn't stop me. Where's my receipt? I've got a receipt here somewhere. I went to my local bottle shop and dropped £190 yesterday on beer, just to support my local bottle shop. And then it turns out, as Arthur Daly said, they got sales that are like rocketing. It's like Christmas there. So he was like, I don't really need your money. But I was like, well, I'm here now, and I've told myself I'm going to spend this money to support you. Oh, pardon me. Biggest turn off from Mother Nature. Maybe, could be. Lots of people have different kind of opinions. There will be slightly kind of conspiracy theorists out there. We're all human beings. We live in a democracy. We can all ask questions. We can all kind of think what we think. Simon stockpiling beer. I have stockpiled. You can see. This is for the channel. This is to get me. I've even bought a bottle of Newcastle Brown Ale to review, which is over there. Hi Simon, pleased to get everything stocked up. Oh, brilliant, well done. And I suppose all you can do, I was talking earlier about my local bar. My local bar, the Butterfly Collector, is actively asking people to go down even with milk bottles. He's a cask only bar. He only has cask ale on them old fashioned racks. So what he's saying is go down with an empty milk bottle, obviously clean, fill it up, buy your beer, take it home. So there's a lot of innovation out there. There's a lot of, these breweries are determined to survive. I've had my hair cut. How am I going to have my hair cut? Yeah, I had it done before they shut down, so the wife didn't have to do it for me. So growlers and taps in Californian breweries. Absolutely fantastic. The true test it will be about 10%. So that's like the 5 in the UK. 10% in that 600,000. There's 60 million people in the UK. Sorry, let's say 500,000. I'm not gonna argue with you. Gary Morse, £5. Thank you very much for the donation. As I mentioned, that helps an awful lot. We will be, I tell you what we'll do, with every donation that comes through, I will use the money to support a local brewery. Any super chat that comes through tonight, and I've just come up with this now, it's not that I've pre-planned this, I've just pressed start the live feed, didn't know where this was going to go. Every super chat that comes in, I will use it to support my local brewery. I will buy their beer, I will buy whatever I can. I have a growler, I'll show you the growler. I have a couple of growlers. This is a Brewdog one. I will use that money that comes through to buy beer and support the brewery where and when I can, of course. You do Barry Island dolphin and seaside fish. Before it all locks down, we could try and do something. But yeah, thank you very much. I think we got 200 live viewers tonight. While you're here, please like the video. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you could like the video. We can get it out to even more people. More people can tune in. What would you like to see tonight? I've nearly finished my first pint. I should have finished it by now, but I had some panic buying. £2 from Captain Meats Adventures. We'll be going to a brewery. Fill up my growler. Thank you very much. Let's have 3 more pints. I'm going to go for it tonight. I'm going to absolutely tear it through. When the news come through, see, I kind of like went, they're going to shut at 11 o'clock. But then there was a confusing thing on the BBC that says that they were going to shut straight away. Because Boris Johnson said, when we can, or when you can. Shut your pub when you can. Have a good sir. So I was babysitting the kids. My wife works in a pharmacy, lover. My wife got people queuing out the doors in the pharmacy. She's come home stressed, a bottle of wine, not quite that bad, but pizza, bottle of wine. She's gone now to chill out. But when he announced it, my first reaction was, and I was like, oh, got the kids. I was going to race down Wetherspoons and I was going to do a live feed from Wetherspoons to do this kind of like last time in the pub for and can't even get my words out now. Until when? Until when? When will these pubs open? They're being optimistic. They're trying to say a few weeks, but I go out every day, and I've mentioned it on my videos. I go out every day for a 6-mile walk. I'm going to suffer. I'm an outdoory type of guy. I'll stay in the evenings when it's dark and horrible, but I'm an outside type of guy. What do you think? 1 or 2 months? Could be a long time. New record bonus memento. Yeah, how long will this be? Apparently the government have guaranteed 8% of wages. Imagine that people are dying due to no help from the government. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I suppose we have to look on that kind of bright side of thing. It's not very good regarding future proof. But now is not a time. Now is not the time to do any slating of bad beer. Now is simply not the time. This is the type of beer I drink when I'm not reviewing beer. I'll drink bottles of Tribute. I'm not a beer snob. I am absolutely 100% not a beer snob. This one's opened. I've got a sealed bottle here. I'm not a beer snob. I will drink kind of what I call normal beer. I think last year it took me off my feet for 2 weeks. So record live stream, 200 people watching, absolutely fantastic. Please like the video. If you like the video, I think it'll be down here or up here, then we can get more people tuned in. We can get it over 200 people. This is one of those events in history where it's living history. So this is what you drink normally. I drink, of course, I love to drink all of your Cloudwaters, your Verdants, but I'll drink regular normal man beer as well, because I'm a normal man. I'm a normal guy. I'll drink expensive beer. You see me going to Lidl. I do a lot of Lidl's products in the house. So I'll drink and eat Lidl pizza. I'll drink Lidl Weiss beer, the Patronus. It's okay. So we just passed our record, 203 live viewers. That is an absolutely sensational amount of people to be tuned in. Thank you all so very much. Hey, hello, how's it going? Over 200 people. Shall we get another beer out? I'm not sure if Arthur Daly's still here. I'd like to invite him on. I'd like to find a way of, because unfortunately, I'm not a beer historian. I'm living through some kind of monumental history moment here. It hasn't sunk in. It really hasn't sunk in what's happened today. It's I'm very upset. Very, very upset. I was just at CBRX last week, and I met some of the most wonderful, wonderful people in the industry. Judging with them, shaking hands with them, everything's going to be okay. We're all going to get through this. Literally 9 days later, all of the pubs shut across the UK. All of them. 9 days later. So cheers to you. St Austell Best is their black IPA. I used to have the black IPA from St Austell. It was very good. It was very good. It was called Proper Black. Cheers, Neil. It's Tribute's an ale. So Tribute's an ale with a few hops in. I remember drinking this, loving this when it first came out. Have you got any barmaids in the gaff? Well, we could ask my wife to serve some beer. I could ask her to maybe put on one of those Lederhausen things. Viv's open in Swansea. Well done, Vivs. Well done, Viv. So what is, here's one, what's the news? What's the actual law? Is it 11 o'clock tonight? 12 o'clock tonight? 1 o'clock in the morning? Is it end of sports today? End of play today? Sharps Offshore Pilsner. I always drink to forget. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Smarty Pants. That £2 that you've donated will go towards purchasing a beer from a local brewery. I don't want the money. It's going to go to a local brewery somewhere, and they're going to have the money. That's what this fund is. We got £14 so far. The £14 that we have is going to buy some beer from a local brewery. So support them. Talking about the channel, should we talk about the channel for a little bit? I'm going to keep this thing going as long as I can. I don't mean the live stream, 206 people watching. I do not mean that for one moment. I mean the whole channel. I'm going to keep this whole channel going as long as possible. I come home this afternoon with another box of beer. I will open that box of beer. I will have some more beer to review on the channel. the supply lines, if we can keep the supply lines open to this channel, it would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for that. It means we can keep reviewing beer in this situation where everybody's locked indoors. So if I can give you some kind of, Michael, if you're saving guys, yeah. If I'm so all over the place, I've forgotten what I was saying. I've actually forgotten what I was saying. I'm so all over the place. I'm trying to read the comments and that's what we're talking. We're talking about the channel, yeah. Talking about this very thing we're running here. So as long as the beer comes through, I will review that beer on YouTube. We'll keep this whole thing going to keep you engaged and happy. If I can have some guests, so I plan to do these live feeds as much as possible. If I can get some guests on the show, talk to normal people, we'll invite them on. It's finding a way to do it, because Google stopped the Hangouts feature where you could invite people on. So if I can find a way of inviting guests on, maybe if you guys want to so the people who are interested in joining me on live feeds, my guests on the show, although the people who view, if you want to be a guest on the show, download StreamYard. Download StreamYard for your PC or your Mac or your Android device, and then we'll find a way of getting you on to the live feed where I can talk to you people. So basically, it's not just me. It's not just me. I can talk to, maybe we'll get some other beer reviewers on the show. Blue Van Man Dave, I've asked Dave, he's up to his eyeballs at the moment, very busy, so he can't do it. But anybody who wants to come on, anybody who has a desire to come on and join me through these times, even if it's just to escape for an hour. This is a great way of escaping. I do this every now and again. I've never done it in a situation of, we're not in complete lockdown, but there's nowhere to bleed and go. So we might as well be in lockdown, hadn't we? So if you want to come on, if you want a bit of escapism, come on with me, come on the channel, we'll have a chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. But I want to talk about Partridge Family style hangouts. Yeah, let's do it. With all face webcams. Yeah, let's do it. Anybody interested, send me a message. We'll get live streaming. We'll do what we can to support everybody in the industry. And here's the question. I've come up with this £14 super chat that people have been donating tonight. I'm going to use that to buy beer for local breweries. Have anybody out there got any ideas on how we can have this collective togetherness where we do our very best to keep our local breweries open, supported, paying the wage? Has anybody got any suggestions out there on how we can be a collective and how we can save the industry? Yes, communism. If you've got any ideas, it's a joke, of course. I think we have to. The only thing that answer is Corona, so I end up with IPA. Do you know the funny thing? Talking about the whole stockpiling thing. Let's have a little bit of a chat about that. I went and bought pizza this afternoon in my local Morrison's in Barry. The beer aisle was full. Bottles of ales, IPAs, stouts, porters. It was full. It was like there was no... If you went down that aisle and you were the only person in that aisle, you would think there's no problem with the supermarkets. I walked past the empty veg shelves. I walked past the empty pizzas. I bought pizza. The pizza shelves were nearly empty. All the meat was gone. You walked down the beer aisle, full of beer. It's a Barry thing. Barry people drink Carling. All the Carling was gone. I was like, yeah, enough beer for me. uneducated people. So yeah, they're all buying their Carlins, all the craft beer, all these kind of like tributes and stuff was all still there. And then I walk around to pay, and I'm in the queue paying. I look down and I can see right the way down the, do you know when you're standing at the till, you can see right the way down the length of the supermarket. I can see right the way down the end of the supermarket to where the pet aisle was. Pet aisle, empty. What world are we living in when the pet aisle is completely empty of dog food, cat food, budgie food, trill, all that kind of stuff? Hamster hay, hamster food is all gone. And the beer aisle is full. What kind of world? Because I've been trying to tell people, beer is wholesome. It's full of malt, full of grains, really healthy for you. And guess what? It lasts for about a year on the shelf. Let's have a look at the... So this goes off December 20. So December 20 is 9 months. I bet it's been sitting on the shelf for a couple of months, because that's what happens in supermarkets, especially Barry supermarkets. Beer just doesn't really go. So, pardon me. So, I've been trying to tell people, and they've been looking at me. So, do you know when somebody looks at you as if you're mad? Somebody like looks at you as if you're absolutely bonkers. I've been trying to tell people that, yes, beer's wholesome. You can buy all the bog rolls you want. Have your bog rolls. That's coming out the back end. I don't care what comes out the back end. You can keep your bog roll. I'll rub my ass in the grass. That rhymed. Didn't mean to. Just come out. You can keep your bog roll. Shove it. You can shove your bog roll. I've been trying to tell people that the beer is what you need. You need the beer because it's wholesome, and it's exactly that kind of whole thing with the... Remember the story of the London porters, who the whole beer style came about because porter is wholesome beer. It gave the porters who ran around London with little sack trucks the energy to keep going throughout the day. That whole style of beer, because it was wholesome, it was good for you. That whole style of beer came about because of the London porters, and because people... You can't eat beer. But it's wholesome. I know people are saying I can't eat beer. I can't eat bog roll either. This will keep you going. This will keep you going as long as, I don't know, I reckon there are times of the day where I'll have a couple of beers and I'll skip dinner. I won't bother with dinner because I've had a couple of pints and there's enough liquid energy. Liquid Weetabix. There's enough liquid Weetabix here to keep you going. We are at the monumental stage of 236 live viewers. This is absolutely unheard of for this channel. This is the most we've ever done in a live feed. Whilst you're all here, please hit the like button. Get it over 100 likes. If we can smash it, we're currently on 89 likes. If we can smash it over 100 likes, maybe we can get it up to 300 live viewers. That would be absolutely incredible for this channel of ours. Absolutely incredible. 105 likes. Stone the crows. Thank you. 116. Thank you so very much. We are blessed. It's 230 people. I started off very somber. Started off very almost in tears, if you like. But let's move on. It's a difficult, sober. Let's move on. Let's deal with this as we all do around the world in regards to what's the make do and mend attitude. Make do and mend, carry on, that kind of spirit we have not just in the UK, that spirit that we have, where we just get on, we just carry on, even if it means you guys grabbing a load of beer and having a drink in the kitchen with me. You pissed. Not quite yet. I've only had one pint. Hello, Neil. How you doing, Neil? I'm his beer guru. Thank you. Hello, Neil. I'd like to thank you for me being your beer guru. Thank you very much for watching. I missed that comment. You've had 3 pints. This is my 1-2. I've had 2 pints. I reviewed 4 beers this morning at 9 o'clock because I woke up in a bad mood. My uncle emailed to say we are closing up tonight. I'm worried for the health of the pub industry. So we have 250 people viewing in live. I've spoken to my local beer expert. His name is Arthur Daly. He might still be watching. There's so many comments coming through that I can't see them all. But apparently the pubs shut in during the World War One. They were forced to shut and they never recovered. They never ever recovered. So we need to collectively, technology has moved on an awful lot since then. We are able to talk a lot more between social lines, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We need to remember. The biggest thing is remember. If we're locked away for 3 months, God blimey, if I'm locked away for 3 months, I'm going to lose my mind. But if we're locked away for, if they say 12 weeks, it's always double that. Whatever they tell you, you can at least double that. Look at my hair. Sip. I'm breaking, my voice is going already. Remember your friends. Remember your favourite chair in the pub. Remember where you used to like to sit in your pub. Remember where that part of the pub made you feel comfortable. Remember the log fire burning. Remember the great beer you were drinking. Remember the lock-ins. Remember the cheeky lock-ins where the landlady would shut the curtains and say, what would you like, lads? You can have it for cost price or whatever. Remember them times. Don't forget them times. They will be back. They will come back. We will have that back. We will, and not just in the UK, around the world. Around the world. The fantastic people all around the world that have fantastic pubs and have a fantastic drinking culture and even to the restaurant sector, who doesn't go to a restaurant? Who doesn't go to McDonald's? Who doesn't? Is McDonald's classed as a restaurant? McDonald's won't have to close. It's a takeaway. You'll be able to drive through. But just remember, we have some great people in the industry. Tim Martin is an advocate for real ale. He's an advocate for beer. And I imagine around the world, there's characters in your industry that will define where we go moving forward in this industry. And they will come up with ideas on how to keep this whole thing going, on how to support breweries. Even if you've got to go into Wetherspoons with a milk bottle, an empty plastic milk bottle to fill your milk bottle with beer, and you put the top on, you take it home in your car and you drink 4 pints. How much is a 6? You can buy a 6-pinter milk carton, 6-pint milk cartons. Let's do it. Let's all go out and buy 6 pints of milk cartons, drink the milk, clean it out, take it to the local pub, say, here you go, my friend, please fill this 6-pint jug of plastic up with premium quality beer. I'm going to take it home and drink it. That's what will happen. That's what will happen. We will be here together. We will get through this together. We can rely on supermarkets as proven by this virus. I don't really want to rely just on the supermarket, if I'm perfectly honest. 6 pointers. You know, a 6 pointer. 6 pointer. Growlers and these things. Fill up a growler. I have a Brewdog growler. Take it to your local bar. Fill it up. Support your local brewery. Let's keep this open. Sorry, Simon. Too much is an ignorant and bigger. £5 by Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants, that £5 is going to my local brewery, whatever one it might be. I'm going to buy a few beers. I'm going to support them. All of the money that comes through tonight, all of the super chat that comes through tonight will be given to a local bar, bottle shop. Not bottle shop. Bottle shops are doing fine. My mistake. I meant this jug bottle thing. Fill it up with beer. 6 pointer. Job done. 265 people watching. We shall drink online together. Stay safe, Simon, and cheers. We'll all drink together. We will all drink together through this. There is a virus. There is a virus. I said my son sharing 9 years ago. I'm living in a room. Now I'm sat in my home. I'm losing my work because of a virus. Still sharing beers with Simon. Some things don't change. Some things do not change. I've never won. As we got 258 people watching, I've been an advocate of this industry for 10 years. I've never won any awards. I've never been put forward for any awards. We have an award system in the UK. If you're a beer blogger, you get to maybe win an award as the beer writer of the year, or the Americans have it, beer writer of the year. I've never been put through for any awards, but as long as I have you there, 261 people. That's an absolute record. That is an absolute record. As long as I got you who support me, who watch me, who send me beer, I don't need to win any awards. I do not need to win any awards. My awards are you guys. You guys who tune in, who watch, who comment, subscribe, like, comment. Some of you give me a bit of stick through the comments as well. I'll take that all day, because do you know what? Nobody's perfect. Kyle B, thank you very much, Kyle B. Don't give it to Carlin, please. Let them go bust. I will be giving this to my local brewery. £21 so far for the local brewery. Yeah, my beer reference always. Yeah, there we are. £21 to my local brewery. All the way how in Jersey. I probably missed. You're watching in New Jersey. Thank you very much. I support you. Please broadcast the next time. Too right. Keep on trucking. I'm gonna go. Like people say that they've been watching me for 9 years. As long as people watch, I'll make videos. As long as people are watching this channel, I will carry on making videos. And it is going from strength to strength. Last month, we recorded an absolute record of 300,000 views in 28 days. 300,000 views in 28 days. That is an absolute record for us, an absolute record. And I thank you. I only mention it because I thank you for the views. Give a rest about his hair. I'm not even reading about the hair. It's fine. I've always had hair like this. I've never had long flowy hair, have I? Right. So does anybody have anybody they know in the industry? Anybody they know? Anybody that they want to wish luck? Stay safe. Stay safe, David. Anybody they want to wish luck, anybody they want to say hi to, share it, get it out there, let them see this video, let them all know around the world that we love them very much in this cherished industry. You know, the biggest thing that hurts me the most is that we've been building this industry and it's taken decades. We've had knockbacks. We've carried on growing. I'm talking about good beer, craft beer. We have grown and grown and grown. And there's bottle shops and bars. And there's even breweries out there now with an airline. We were going along so well. And it's almost as if somebody threw, when the car's speeding along and they throw the track of nails across the road and the tyres burst and the car spins round and blows up into flames. That's what it feels like. It feels like all that hard work going back to Sam Adams Boston Lager and Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And I apologise if I get a bit emotional here. And I need to take a moment. Because it's just so fucking unfair. It's just so unfair that this has happened now. It was all going so well, wasn't it? It was all going so well. Employed a lot of people, made a lot of people happy. Made a lot of people happy for a long time. And now it's gone. It's gone. I think some people kind of like asking me if I'm drunk or I'm crying. I've been in this industry for 10 years. 10 years. I met lots of people, loads and loads of people. I judged with some of the most amazing people in the world. Friends I've met. And you're asking me, am I crying? Are you really asking me that question? Am I crying? Are you really asking me if I'm pissed? Is that really coming out of the keyboards right now? Is that really all you care about? That I'm emotional because something that I've loved for the last 10 years is just gone? Like that? Chris was on with me the other day. I hope not. Smarty pants, I hope not. I hope good beer doesn't go away. I lived my whole teenage years drinking rubbish. I was going to have a joke. You can't even have a joke these days, can you? So I tell you what I'll do. And I hope I'm not hammered for this. I'm going to have a joke. I'm going to have a joke. Please don't hammer me. I'm having a joke. I'm not serious. It's almost as if, here's the joke, it's almost as if the coronavirus was made in the Carling factory. Ha 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 ha! Mr. Big Business creates this virus that kills the little guys yet again. I'm joking. I'm joking. Was man made to bring in a police state? Bum 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 bum. Oh, come on, mate, chin up. Right, chin up. You want me to chin up? Should we chin up? Just shocked. I'm going from having a joke to being massively emotional and then going back again and then going back to being, I just don't know quarantine. Hello Morton, how you doing Morton? Great guy. I just don't know what to do. Chin up, grumpy cat. Chin up, grumpy. Chewy, cheer up. Of course, I'm trying to be. I don't want to be Mr. Morbid. I'm not Mr. Morbid. As you know in my reviews, I'm not Mr. Morbid. I'm Mr. Happy, Mr. Stone the Crows. You know, Mr. Gay. Come on, Stone the Crows. But there's moments in time where I'm releasing. I'm absolutely releasing. And I'm releasing with you, with this channel that I've grown over 10 years. You are the channel. It would be nothing without you. I'm releasing with you. I'm being emotional with you because you've been emotional with me over the years. You've gone through all of the brilliant phases of craft beer, and we all should be emotional together, I think. £5 super chat, £25 we're up to. We're going to stick that to the local brewery. Let's go in straight. I'm going to order some beer from the local brewery. We'll do our best to review it here in the kitchen. I might just order some growlers and drink it. Whatever, as long as it goes to the local brewery. That's fine. I'm on a beer. I'm going to go and get another beer. I'm back. Don't have to go far in this kitchen. 257 people watching. Thank you all so very much. If you've just tuned in, if you please like the video, that will go an awful long way to where the video goes in the future. If it's a monumental moment in life for most people around the world. Incredible bladder. I will have to go soon. This one's a bit overflowy. So this is from my local brewery. This is where I was thinking of donating the money. I say donate the money. I might just buy a cask of beer off them. If we can get up to 60 quid, I'm going to buy a cask of beer, because that's what beer costs in the UK. Cost price. What the brewery sells a bar to is 60 quid. So I might just go and buy a cask of beer from my local brewery. This is from Vale of Glamorgan Brewery, and this is their Portland Pale. Man saying pale ales are over. This guy always put a smile on my face. Thank you very much. That's Elliot Gordon. Thank you very much, Elliot. You guys always, every time I wake up in the morning, I check my emails, have a look at my emails. I check the channel, see how the channel's done, and it's always going so well, and I thank you. I always thank you for that. So you put a smile back on my face. Welsh beer and cider. Yeah, this is Welsh beer from Vale of Glamorgan Brewery. Slightly hazy looking bottle here. Your honesty is right. I'll show what's going on. £5 US dollars. Thank you very much. I think that's my first ever £5 of American money come my way. Thank you very much. I've been paid in dollars for the first time. That will be going again to my local brewery. We will be chucking that to them. Supporting. We're halfway to a cask now. We're £30 to buying a cask of ale from the local brewery. I might just go and find a brewery that sells bottles or cans, because that's much easier for us here in the channel. Maybe Crafty Devil do a lot of cans and a lot of bottles, so maybe I go to them and we buy the bottles and we bring them back here to the kitchen. That might be the best way of doing things. What I might do, I tell you what I might do, and I think it's a good idea, is clean out a milk carton, pardon me, and go down to my local bar and fill up a milk carton. How's that for an idea? Or even fill up we could do growler fills, couldn't we? Do a growler fill, record ourselves down there, and bring the beer back to the kitchen and review it in the kitchen. Because I won't be able to drink it in his bar. Bars are not closed. Bars are not closed. Bars are going to turn into takeaways. So we take away our beer. Not allowed in there to drink, congregate, but we can go in, fill up a milk jug, fill up a jam jar, pot, whatever you have. Go and buy some beer from your local bar. Fill it up. Smarty pants. There we go, look at that. This works, Smarty pants. I think, sorry, where was that comment then? Alice McNeil. Thank you very much, Alice McNeil, for the £5. That will be going towards our local brewery. We're going to be filling up jugs of milk cartons and all sorts, and yeah, maybe some bottles and cans, and thank you very much. Bucket. Whatever. As long as your bucket is clean and sterile, I've got to say that, I suppose, haven't I? As long as your bucket is clean and sterile, then please, 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 take it to your local brewery, fill up your bucket if you have to. If that's the only thing you have, a saucepan. Take your saucepan down. Is it just a Welsh thing, saucepans, or is a saucepan the word for a cooking container all around the world? Are they called saucepans everywhere? Because I'm thinking saucepan vark. I'm thinking, is it just a Welsh thing? Right. 253 people. I'm due for a toilet break soon. A casserole dish. Yeah, I never say that word properly. Casserole. Casserole dish. I realised today. Did anybody see my Instagram post where I mentioned a brewery? Now, I've been calling this brewery Aspenage and Hobday. Aspenage. It's Anspach. It's Anspach and Hobday. Is that right? Anspach and Hobday. I've been describing this brewery name wrong for the last 5 years, ever since they've been in existence. And if they're watching, I apologise. It's alright. Hoppy. Citrusy. We're in a time of mourning. Now it's Anspach. Yeah, Anspach or Anspach. I can never get it right. Go for a quick slash and a loo and come back. You're right, I'm like that. I am definitely holding my bladder. I will be back in 2. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going for a pee. There's nobody else here. The wife's upstairs. The kids are upstairs. There's nobody else here. Stay with me. I'll be 2 minutes. I'm going for a wee. I'm back. 200, oh, we lost 10 people. 10 people out there can't understand a pee break. That's no problem, is it? That's no problem. Right. What are you all drinking? Let me know what you're drinking. Steam on the opening. Steam on the bottle opening. What are you all drinking tonight? I'm back. Don't worry. Have I tried Hopslinger? I don't think I have. Please let me know what you're all drinking. What are you all drinking on this? No, I'm not doing that. I tuned into a live stream once with the guy who releases the Xboxes. He was like the guy who run the whole thing, whole of Xbox. He used to do live feeds. I think it was on Periscope, and it was a bit like this. And I said to myself while I was watching his live feeds, because basically what he did was just spoke, and the comments were flying up like they are now. And he just carried on speaking like he was disengaged with the audience. And I've always said the beer industry will never die. There you go. £50? £50? Oh my goodness me. £50? Oh, that is just incredible. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That is just unbelievable. Thank you so very much. £50. Oh. I'm in shock. Anyway, so this guy, it's £5. £5. Sorry for the craziness. £4, you clown. Love it. I will put it all on ale. It's all going on beer. I also got 12 cans of Brooklyn beers, East Coast. Where was I? I've lost. Oh yeah. So it's the reason why I'm so kind of like over here. I'm saying £2. Then smarty pants. This is the pub now. Discuss. Let's talk about the pub. For a bit. But I just want to finish on this whole Microsoft thing because he ignored the comments that were rolling up. Absolutely, I have, Alex. Yeah, I have. And he just got on with his own thing, like just talking, and he ignored the comments. But I said to myself when I started live streaming, I will comment on as many comments as I possibly can. £4 from Paul Freeman. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you so very much. That will all be going towards beer from my local brewery. Or a local brewery. No, not you.
The mic is muted.
Good. Google. Whew. I'd like to think so. Somebody just put out a comment there. You seem like a great lad to have a pint with. Is there anybody out there that's had a pint with me? And am I the same on the I'll answer the Stadia thing because I like that. Am I the same here as I am in person? I like to think so. Stadia's going really well. I got a channel called Stadia Craft, where we do a bit of gaming, and I plan to do. I've got time now. I've got loads of time. Craft beer and gaming. So it's on Google Stadia's platform. Check out Stadia Craft, as in craft beer. Stadia Craft. Have a look. There's loads of time now. We're going to be doing an awful lot more over there as well. Did anybody tell me what you were drinking? Somebody did there. Just had a Brewdog Cloudwater New England IPA. Bloody good beer. Is it as good as it once was? Is it as good as it was when it first came out? We all did. Yeah. He missed the beer spam. Bro, Two Towers. Drinking Two Towers Brewery. Corona and lime. Corona and lime. I imagine it's killed the Corona. Oh, Phil Beattie. Phil Beattie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to go back to Phil Beattie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hope this helps someone. Phil Beattie. I've just paused the comments on you. Hope this helps someone. Now, this is what it's all about. This live feed did not start out with me asking for super chat. When the super chat started coming in, my immediate thought was, I do not want this money. I want this money to go to my local brewery. We are currently up to £54. £54 will go to a couple of local breweries. I'll split it. I'll do whatever kind of comes to mind. I do not want the money. I don't want the money at all. It's for the local brewery. It's from when it came out. Simon Brew on Colorado IPA. Someone's drinking Warsteiner. Warsteiner is a really good beer. I love. Actually, did I pick up Warsteiner or did I pick up? I probably pick up Kronbacher. Noodle 84, £5. When this all blows over, let's have a pint in Caerphilly. Yeah, I'm down with that Noodle 84. Let's have a pint in Caerphilly. Do you have a pub called the Winchester in Caerphilly? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty cool, having a pint in Caerphilly. Spain sends its blessings. Hello to everybody in Spain. Hello to the craft beer industry in Spain. Hello to everybody in Spain. Hello to the restaurant places. I used to holiday an awful lot in Spain as a kid. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely terrific place. Restaurants and bars and it is wonderful. Wherever we are in the world, there's somewhere to drink craft beer. I was in Barcelona 2 years ago. It said so because I turned on my Facebook today and my memory from 2 years ago, I was in a Barcelona sausage factory where they hang all of the sausages in between floorboards and they air the sausages and there's gaps in the floorboards. This is to my Spanish follower who's watching. So it's like dry aged sausage, but you go in to this place and there's sausage hanging everywhere. Not like British sausage, not like Richmond's hanging around all over the place. There would be no point in that. But proper Spanish, the big long sausage. I can't talk about Crybaby. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Call me what you want. Crybaby. The whole industry I've worked in for 10 years has gone down the Swanee. I can take Crybaby. I'll take Crybaby all day long, my friend. I don't care. I really don't care. Keep it up, build it up. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's build it up. What we got now? 219 people. Of them 219 people, we got 186 likes. Can we get it up to 200 likes? That would be... if we get up to 200 likes, please like the video. Get up to 200 likes. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Might even be a record for the whole channel. Hey, honestly, I've done basic training. I've done some army basic training. I've been in the army. I've rolled cars over on their roofs. I've been this high in a car accident where I've rolled the car over on its roof. I've done basic training in the army. I've lost multiple jobs. I've been sacked so many times. I've been divorced. Honestly, being called a crybaby, nothing. Absolutely, you can call me that all day long. I think I've been through more things in life than you know. I'm like, I got pig skin on my back now, you know. I'm back and forth. You've done no such thing. No, exactly that. What do you feel about the pub closures? James Hoggett, we have been talking about it. I started off, yeah, almost in tears, if I'm honest, because I watched that today, and it was a realization that the industry that we all, not just me, that we all know and love, and the people who are supported in it, the restaurant people who work, the cafe people that work, when you go for a cup of coffee, when you go for a beer, that little smile you get from the barmaid or the barman or somebody who's just proud of their jobs, you know, it's all gone. Even to the cleaner. So if anybody seen my Robert Peston thing the other day, my head nearly exploded with that one. But I was at a local brewery a bar, in the morning, and before we started, the cleaner was cleaning, and he said to this cleaner, "Okay, thank you very much for cleaning today. I'll let you know tomorrow if I need you, because it may not be any point in cleaning anything because we may not have any customers." That was a microcosm, micro part of the economy. It was a small, microscopic part of the economy that I was there, and it made me sink for the rest of the day. I fell into a small state of depression for like this poor woman who's cleaned there for years has just lost her, or not lost, it wasn't a guarantee she lost her job, but if there's nothing to clean, we don't need you. Drink up. Should we drink up? Let's go. You know, sometimes on these live feeds, you feel like people are pulling levers. It's like, oh, get this guy to do this. Get him to shake his head round. Let's pull this lever and make him do this. Pull this lever and make him do that. It's almost as if like, come on, drink up. It's like, pull that lever and he'll drink his beer. No tunes allowed. No tunes allowed on YouTube. My daughter's come down to have a look. Eat a chili. Oh, I don't have any chili. What was that big comment then? The big exclamation. You have become my friend. Yeah, I'm your friend too. We are friends. We are all friends together. Can you help me with do I use the word? How can I use it? No, I don't think we'll go there. 8% waste, no pubs open. People will have no more money than usual. This time last year I was in Amsterdam. 1 second. Some very good beers. How did we get here in a year? Alfie, I'm not allowed to say it. I totally agree. This is going to end up messy. This is going to end up really, really messy. I'll tell you what I initially thought. I don't care. I'm open and honest. 199 from Heartbreaker. Thank you very much. Stay positive, Simon. Keep up the videos going. Thank you very much. That money will be going, it won't be going to me, it'll be going to the local brewery. Let me tell you my thought initially when good old Mr. Johnson said, close your pubs when you can. My initial thought, I've got kids, so I've got to be careful. I've got to be responsible. But the tiger inside, the thing that rages, the things that make you kind of who you are as a person told me, get to the friggin' pub. Get to the friggin' pub. Start a live feed. refuse to leave. That was my initial. That's what went on up there. That is what went on up there. Get to the pub, get a pint, start a live feed. And of course you have to go, I'm 40 years of age, I need to be logical, I need to be responsible, I have children, I have a family to provide for. The man inside, the real man inside, wanted to rip it. And you got to be responsible. Excuse me. Oh, I tell you what annoyed me. Did anyone see that Simon Pegg? How are you, my friend? Debo. I'm okay, Debo. Good on my son. Yeah, absolutely. Did anybody see the Simon Pegg thing going around on Facebook? Can anybody remember, and I was meant to talk about this about an hour ago, and I forgot. Remember that thing where I was like, I've forgotten what I wanted to say? I remember now. Oh. Sip of beer. Throat's all croaky. Now, Shaun of the Dead. Can anybody remember Shaun of the Dead? Let's go to the Winchester, have a couple of pints, and wait for this whole thing to blow over. That has gone viral. That has gone viral all over the internet. Everybody's got this like spirit. Watch it. Just put it into YouTube. Let's go to the Winchester, wait for this whole thing to blow over. Absolutely bloody brilliant film. What really disappointed me about Simon Pegg is that it's a well-known fact. Governments around the world are paying influencers, paying influencers to say the right things. So obviously, Simon Pegg's taken a chunk of money from the British government to say, don't go to the Winchester. He put this post on Facebook, don't go to the Winchester. It's all blown up or something, or it doesn't exist anymore, and that was the film and it's not real. And you wanna kind of go, how much am I being paid? Well, by going against the government. Right, where's the comments go? Oh God. How much you been paid? Yeah, I get you joking. Doesn't anybody have any dignity? Why? It must have been a handsome sum of money for Simon Pegg to go back on something that made him very famous, all around the world. It was a very, very good film. To go back on that comment, to go back on that line from that film and change it and kind of like mince it up into the bloody world we live in today, into something which, and this is what makes me go, what's going on? What really is going on here? I know I'm a bit, there's something in my mind that goes, what's he on about now? There's something in my mind that makes me go, something's not right here. Something's not quite right. They're shoveling this stuff down through the television box that everybody watches, and they're just shoveling. To the point where I said to my wife today, shall we sell the television to cash generator? That was the question at tea time tonight. I've had enough. Do you mind if I sell the flat screen TV to the cash generator? Because I don't want to watch any more of this rubbish that's absolutely forced down our throats. And I haven't, you know, this is the thing, okay, I understand, I totally understand, right, that this is a thing. It is a thing. It's bound to be a thing. But there's part of me that's going, is it really a thing? It's an emotional, it's an emotional thing. I feel like I'm in the pub being with you. It's great. The virus is good. Yeah, cheers. Should we get another beer? Look, I have a stash. I have a stash of beer for you. Should we all drink it together? I wish you could all come over and have a drink. I better not say, don't come over. There's too many people. My house is tiny. There's no room for 236 people. Look at this bad boy. So this is a slightly drunk Simon standing in front of you today in what is a historic day in the whole of the United Kingdom, in the whole of the world. Pubs shut all over the place. And I did apologise at the very beginning of this live feed. I said, whatever I say tonight, however drunk I get, whatever mistakes I make, I've apologised at the start of the video for all them mistakes that I'm about to make. All those conspiracy things that I'm talking about right now, I've already apologised for. Right at the beginning of this video. I have every right to be hammered. Wash your chapel changed. I have. I've made an apology right at the beginning of this video for all of the mistakes I'm about to make. Things are going to get messy here on the channel tonight. Things are going to get messy and I don't care. I really don't care. I hope you guys are going to get as messy as I'm going to get. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, everybody who's watching. These are going so quick now. Don't apologise, the conspiracy is real. Cheers. Mistakes happen with, yeah, blimey. Putting it on the line. What size shoes have you? Alex. Size 7 feet. Tiny hands. Look. Didn't even cover my half my face, look. My hands are tiny. Small feet, small hands. Happy everywhere else. Right. What's the message retracted thing? Sorry, Jason, I haven't deleted no comments here. Who's like Donald Trump? Me? Do you know, there's part of Donald Trump that really makes me laugh. There's part of Donald Trump that makes me absolutely laugh. Because sometimes, like that thing tonight where he proper lost his temper, didn't he? He properly lost his temper. But that reporter from CNN, that reporter's been chipping at him. Do you know when you have a nagging boss? Or a nagging workmate and you go, I'll ignore that comment. Next day comes along, same comment. I'll ignore that comment. Next day comes along, I'll ignore that comment. Next thing you know, you floored him. He's on the deck, he's down. He's like, all his face is broken open with one punch and you've lost your job. You've lost your job. That's what happened, I think, with Donald Trump today. This one person was chip. It's like ding, 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 Just carving stone takes a long time. Ding. And I think Donald just went today. He just went boom, and there's so many. I reckon good old Boris is like that. I reckon Boris, if you press Boris, if you put him under pressure, pressed him, I reckon that man would blow. That man would explode in a fit of rage. You can tell that just by his hair. You can tell before that press conference today. See, my hair was nicely brushed before we started. See how my hair is now? Boris, before he even came out on the press, he's already tearing his hair, pulling, tearing. Don't know where to look. His dad's going, I'm going to the pub. Don't tell me, I'm going to the pub. His dad's on one. He's pulling, he's tearing, he's pulling. You can't comment on it. I like that one. But yeah, absolutely. So Donald's just gone boom. I've done it. I'll tell you a story. I was the chief meat man in Asda. I used to put all the meat out in Asda. I opened the Barry store in Asda, and I got on with everybody, absolutely everybody. I was as I am today with you now, slightly piddled. I was with these people. I am a people person. I am, let's have a laugh. As long as you get your work done. As long as you get your work done, why can't you have a laugh? So, I was the laugh and joke of the store. I was the life and soul of the party of this whole Asda store. I didn't give a monkeys. We had this big boss, right? I'll tell you what happens in supermarkets, right? No, not racist. I wasn't racist. No, I didn't just get sacked for being racist. No. I thought you saw me in Barry. Yeah, I was the meat man. I was the meat man in Barry. I was the one who opened the store. Anyway, I'll tell you one instance. My boss, right? Everyone was scared of this boss. He come from one of the bigger Asdas that had massive Georges and massive floor space, huge. He came and he opened this Barry one, and he always had a crisp shirt on, and I've been around the block too much for this. They were all kids. All these people were kids. They were all like absolutely worshipping this guy, worshipping him. And he used to come in and he used to be like this, walking through the door, you know. And I got him. I just absolutely, not every day, because I'm on about chirping at people. I was sitting there one day because I used to give free toast out. So I was made my cup of tea and toast, and it come on. You know, when you're in the supermarket, can you come to the back of the tills? They basically want you to go on the till, to work on the till. So I was on my break, and they called me for to go on behind the till, and I was sitting there. I'd eaten my toast, and I was falling asleep. I had about a minute to go. You know, because they time you, don't they? You have to clock in, clock out. You're like a bloody machine. I had about a minute to go. I knew that by my watch. So I was sat in a chair and I was nodding off. Just finished my toast and tea, and nodding off, and this guy, the announcement come over. Will Simon come to the back of checkouts to work on the checkouts because he was busy, and he chirped up. He said something like, you better go back behind the till. You better go to the till, type of thing. And I went type of thing, and I carried this on for ages. like I just woke up. I said, this canteen is so dumb. Because whenever this guy was in there having his dinner, nobody would say nothing. Nobody would. It would all be like silent, eating their dinner, all silent. You know, that time. And I just did this whole big yawn. And I went, I nearly fell asleep there, Rich. Good job you woke me up in time. And he was a Sun reader. So he had his Sun newspaper. And he rustled his newspaper. I remember he rustled his newspaper. and you could see, like, because he wasn't much older than me. He was about, I don't know, 5 years older than me, maybe 10 years older than me at a push. We'd both been round the block a little bit. There was rumours that this guy was a nutcase years ago. So I used to kind of like try and push that kind of nutcase part of him out. So anyway, why was I sacked from Mazda? So I was sacked from Mazda. I was on about chipping at people. And Donald Trump, this all goes back to Donald Trump. Losing it with that reporter. But that reporter, I promise you, had been chipping at Don for a long time. This girl started work. Only a youngster. And for whatever reason, she would not talk to me. She would not. And we worked in the same department. So like, I worked on meat and she worked on like putting the yogurts out. So she was in the next aisle. So we'd come into contact all the time because we'd start work the same time. We'd finish work the same time. We'd pass each other in corridors and I'd say hello every morning. Hello. And she'd go, and she'd walk past me. And I was thinking, what on earth, what's this all about? Won't speak to me, what on earth is going on? No. No, I did not. Anyway, this went on now for weeks. I'd say to her, good morning, good afternoon, goodbye, or something, whatever it was, and much love, Celeste, and hello, Duncan, how's it going, Duncan? This is the I'm telling you about my sacking in Asda Barry. How's it going? This is the lockdown pub thing we're doing now, where we just drink and do whatever we like. So anyway, this went on for weeks. She was chipping, it felt like she was chipping. Ding, ding, ding. She wouldn't say hello. She just wouldn't speak to me. So do you know what turned it? I stopped speaking. That's all it took. I did exactly the same to her as what she did to me. So I'd walk down the corridor and I'd look the other way. I'm not like that. Duncan and Celeste are watching. They're my friends who I know very, very well. They know I'm not this kind of like turn away type person. It's not like that. So I started doing the same anyway. It felt very unnatural for me to start doing it. I must have been like doing, like somebody just turns their eyes and walks. I must have been like this, fucking bitch, and turning my head and I'm like this, walking down the corridor, banging my head against the wall and stuff, trying to avoid this woman. So I must have caused some kind of scene. So I'm not one for pulling any punches. So she used to have these sores on her lips, and this is going to go down. And I said at the very beginning of this live feed, whatever I say tonight, I've already apologised for. I've already said sorry. If you started watching this from the start, I've apologised. I've said however messy this gets tonight, I've already apologised. So I was telling my co-workers, that woman there, she got a sore on her mouth. She'd always have a sore on her mouth. And it turns out they were like, yeah, because I didn't know what it was. They were like, it's herpes. So I told somebody else, oh, she's got herpes on her mouth. Anyway, it gets back to her. It gets back to this girl now that I've told somebody else that she got herpes on her lip. So of course she goes crying into management. This guy's attacking me. He said I got herpes all over my mouth. Yeah. Somebody's watching who knows. Somebody who's watching who knows the story here. So what I did, I said, did I? No, I didn't know. I said that she shouldn't be working in fresh food because she got herpes. She kept on having these coleslaws all the time. Not coleslaw you eat, cold sores. She had them all cold sores all over her mouth. All the time. I'm not talking like once a month. It was all of the time. She must have been, I don't know, whatever. None of my business. So I got called in, massive investigation, month long investigation into me, and yeah, they sacked me, and then she left a week later, and of course. So going back to the whole moral of this story, all this for. We started this off for the chipping, yeah. This CNN reporter has been chipping at good old Donald Trump, not good old Donald. I don't mean good old Donald Trump. Had been chipping at Don for a while, and all of a sudden today he's blown. But so what I'm trying to say to you guys is, it's human nature. If somebody's watching who used to work with me. Somebody along the line has been chipping. If somebody chips at you long enough, ding, 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 then you're gonna blow. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Jesus. I don't care if you're the calmest person in the world. You will react in some way. Armageddon in Barry Morris. Absolute Armageddon. Yeah. Many times, yeah, we blow. I got another story. Are we into storytelling now? Have you got am I not allowed to say that? Will I have my sorry. I never what? I've never met you. So why? So yeah, so why was I sacked? I was sacked because I told somebody had herpes on their face. I got sacked for saying somebody had herpes on their face. It was something. Oh, another story. I worked in a little town in Wales called Llanbethery once, and I was working with this carpenter. I'm a carpenter by trade, and I'm not sure. This is a real bad one. This carpenter was, again, day after day, little things. Could have done that a bit better. Could have done this. Could have done that. Could have done, just chipping. And it was only me and him on the site. We were laying this floor the one week, all the floorboards down this. We were building a house. in a pub car park in Llanbethery. And it was a big 4-bedroom detached house. James Webber was 2 hours laid off for 2 months. The wedding venue, oh, that's awful. Absolutely awful. My condolences. So yeah, we're building this house in number 30, and this guy was just every day. Oh, you've left the window open, or you've stupid things, or couple of bits of wood you piled up and fallen over. Stupid things all day. And he said something, and I had a plank of wood on the scaffold. I had this massive 4x2. You know where this is going. I had this massive, and I'm from Caddiston in Barry. I've only ever been brought up one way. I'm born in Caddiston. I'm still living in Caddiston now at 40 years of age. And you only ever get to 40 years of age in Caddiston if you got a bit of confidence about yourself. I'll put it that way. So anyway, I have this length of 4x2 timber. And this guy, he'd done it. The boss had left. The boss would speak to him, and the porch that he fitted, this porch on this house, it wasn't level. It was like leaning forward a bit. And this boss used to build, like, he was a big, in his heyday, he was building like 80 houses at a time. He built most of Dinas Powys, which is a big town in Wales. I can't remember his name now. He's probably dead now. He was old then. He pulled me to one side and he said, that porch you built is leaning forward. And I said, I didn't build it. I said, it was him who built it. Not me. I was doing something else. Anyway, I had this lump of 4x2 in my hand on the scaffold when the boss drove off. And he said, I got you there. And he turned round and went like that. Bang! I whacked him. Bang! And he went off the scaffold. Bang! He went off this first floor wood up on the floor level. On the first floor level, he bang, he went rolling over. That went flying. Down he goes on there, and he's like, he's flailing around in the mud. So I went down, and I said, I caught him on the hard so I didn't. Oh, I did. He was okay. That's what hard hats are for. So, Simon comes to be my fast one Poland. I hopefully it's going on. So I go down, yeah, he's flailing in the mud, and I said, you didn't get me. I said, I didn't build that porch. I said I could have lost my job there, mate. I could have lost my job. And of course, I'd already lost. By doing that, I'd already lost my job. So I lasted a few more days. He's fine. He got up and he had an hour, white as a sheet. He had a cup of tea. But for them few days, I was there for only a few more days. He never crossed me again. But life. Things happen. Things happen in life. Right. Toilet break. Simon. Brewdog's hand salad. No, he's not dead. I didn't kill anyone. Right. Toilet time. I'll be back now. I went to laugh and choke back on some beer. Give me 2 minutes. Toilet time. 231 people, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We've held on to 232 people all night. The sound's gone. No, I just haven't been speaking. I haven't been here for the sound to go anywhere. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. So, life. It's just life. I am speaking as openly as I can with you guys tonight because the world's ended. The world's ended, and I got nothing to lose. I wanted to like I've wanted to be open with you for a long time about who I am as a person and what I do, but I've never felt, I've always wanted to kind of like be a bit reserved with the channel, but I feel like today the world ended. I feel like, I don't know, something really bad's happened, and before it all goes really wrong, I want you guys to know who I am as a person. I'm a really nice guy. I'm a lovely guy, and I'm sure most of the people that are watching, all of you are lovely people. But it's just one of those things. Donald, which we keep going back to, that CNN reporter has been pushing, because I've watched previous stuff about this guy pushing Don, pushing him, and he's just gone like, he just lost his stuff. What's in the pink bottle? The pink bottle is a bottle of Rogue Ales. Should we get it? It's all dirty. It's from America. It was a Rogue Voodoo Donut. It was made with real bacon, real maple syrup, and natural flavors. I reviewed this years and years ago. It was a like a marketing tool to get Voodoo well known all over the world. It wasn't a beer that, nobody really wants to drink beer with real bacon in and real maple. It was just a marketing thing, and it worked. Big pink bottle, bacon, maple, yeah, it got the brewery out there. I've got a glass eye. They're moving around a bit. No glass eyes here. I was wondering if anyone told you that they think you drink too much, for example, because of the beer reviews. Let's cover it. Let's cover that very subject. I'm gonna always honest. Right. I made a decision a long time ago. I always liked ale. Always loved ale. I made the decision a long time ago to review beer on YouTube. I made that decision, and when I make a decision, I stick with it until I've beaten the system. I will not stop. If it kills me, I will not stop. We've done quite well on YouTube. And that is the thing. Is like, if somebody can play Minecraft on YouTube, or if some kid can unwrap dolls on YouTube and make money, then sure as hell I'm gonna make money reviewing beer on YouTube. It's gonna happen. Absolutely gonna. All it was a kind of it was an age thing. All of the kids were on YouTube. Now all of these kids are growing up drinking beer. Things are going okay. Things are not great, but things are going okay. But it's only ever going in one direction. So all the kids that were watching kids opening dolls, toys, Transformers, whatever, when they start drinking beer, which inevitably most people do, then hopefully they find my channel. Now, down to the drinking too much. There's times there are times where I will go, oh my goodness me, I've got 200 beers in my conservatory, in my kitchen, in my cupboards. There's beer everywhere, literally in my loft. I've had situations where there's beers in my attic conversion. There's beers, packs of beers in my daughter's bedrooms. I've had so much beer that I've just gone, I need to review this beer. So, of course, no, the kids don't drink the beer in their bedrooms, but they're just stored there. So there's times where wife goes to work, 9 o'clock, I'll set up the camera, I'll knock out 2 beers. Some of you see the clock's over there on the microwave. Some of you can see the time of day, and I do get questions. Are you an alcoholic? Do you drink too much? I'll drink them 2 beers in the morning and I'll go 8 hours without another drink. And I might do another 4 beers in the night. There's times then where I don't have, I'm 25. I love that. There's times then where, you guys will make me laugh tonight, where I'll go a week. January, I'm going to admit it, I did dry January. January 2020, just 2 months ago, didn't touch a drop for a month. No beer, whole month. Did I feel any better? No. Didn't feel any different. Because I don't drink like 20 pints. I don't drink 10 pints. I don't ever drink 6 pints. I'll do 2 in the morning, wait all day, 4 in the evening, share some with the wife, don't drink it all. So, no, I don't class myself as an alcoholic. Did I miss the beer in January throughout the whole month? Well, it's tough because deliveries are still coming. I'm unboxing beers in January on Instagram, for example, going, look at all this beer. And it's only ever, look at all this beer. Not, I need to drink that beer. If it ever came to the point where I woke up in the morning and went, I need to drink that beer, that's when I would stop. That's when I would go, not interested, let's turn it into another food channel on YouTube where I review beans on toast or whatever. So that's the story. Am I an alcoholic? I don't think so. It's your life, you can do as you please. Yeah. One more wish with a beer and didn't notice much difference. I went a whole month. I didn't notice any health benefits. My face was still red. I didn't notice anything. No, nothing at all. I think basically again it's all that. If the television, which is generally pump out this rubbish about alcohol all of the time, they get to tax the mother in hell out of it. They can tax and tax and tax and tax and tax and tax it because they keep talking about how bad it is. Yes, it kills some people. I understand that. But then sometimes, so does stepping out in the road. You know? Decisions. Look left, look right. If you don't look left and right, don't look left and right. Sometimes you step out in the road and bang, boom, you're gone. Just like that. Alcohol. You wake up in the morning, you drink a bottle of vodka, you got the same thing coming, but it's going to take an awful lot longer. We're all going to die. Man alive. We've held 240 live viewers all night. It's been absolutely terrific. I really thank you all so very much for this. We've got 238 likes. It's like figures that I've never seen. We got £60 super chat, which is amazing. The £60 super chat is gonna be donated to breweries all around my area. I'm planning on one. If it keeps going the way it is, 1, 2, 3 different breweries. I'll donate this money to. They'll give me some beer, of course. When I say donate, I don't mean give. I mean, I'll give you some money, you give me some beer, but I'll support, that's the best word, isn't it? I'll support my local brewer, even if I got to take a milk carton, an empty plastic milk carton down to fill up my local brewery. That £60 there that you've kindly donated will be going to that cause. Thank you all so very much for the money. I really appreciate it. I'm out of beer. Should we go again? 240 people. If you can like the video, please like the video. People who haven't liked the video, please like it. I think it's over there or down there or there somewhere. If you can like it, that'd be absolutely terrific. We'll get this feed out to as many people as possible on this rather strange day in the brewing industry. Right, I gotta get a beer out the fridge, which is just by there, so right, a big old bottle of Krombacher pills. There's milk to get rid of. Yeah, there's milk in the fridge, yeah. It's not going to fall over. Oh, Jenkins is here. Jenkins, how are you doing, Jenkins? I missed your comment right there. Where's Jenkins' comments gone? I want to read. Review toast on beans. Right, Krombacher pills, 660 millilitres of beer, 4.8% ABV. Do you see that? Off there, hit my wrist, hit my beer belly, went in the sink. Why the buckets on top of the fridge? I live in a small terraced house and I've got nowhere else to store them. That's how it is. When I bought this house, it's a 2 up, 2 down. That's what it was. £10. £69 super chat tonight, guys. Thank you so very much for the £10. What did that say? Love your vids, mate. Keep up the good work and look after yourself. Maybe enjoy a stout porter on me. Thank you so very much, Connor. Thank you very much, Connor. That money, the £10, will be donated to my local brewery. Of course, for some beer in exchange. And we'll try and review. So, do you want to see beer reviews in a milk carton within special times? Do you want to see beer coming out of a milk carton? If you do, I'll do it. Just give me the word. Top 10, please. I can only get 3 decanter bottles coming in Spain. Yes, Foster's, yes. So people do. Okay, people do. We got a 4-finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation. Clear looking beer. Am I really doing a beer review this time of night? Nah, no. Get a new glass. No. Hey, this is not about. Thank you very much. 99 pence. Joseph. Thank you. Whether it is £10, £5, 99 pence, it all goes to the brewery. Thank you. Foster County Fire Salad Bud. Yeah, love you too, man. No, I'm not going to do a beer. I'm not going to change my glass either. The world's ended. The bloody world's ended. Why am I worried about what glassware I got for this Pilsner? More of these live streams, please. Welcome. Well, you're welcome, Jenkins. Thank you very much. I love a Kronbacher. Do you know, it's one of those beers, if you really need something pretty tidy, refreshing, kind of Pils, I think it's Kronbacher Pils. Pilsner style lager. Absolutely terrific. Terrific. We've seen you wash your car with a Budweiser. I'm sure you'll be drinking beer out of a milk can won't hurt. Yeah, good point. That was from... I missed that one. That was from Andrew. Have you had... Oh, I missed that one. So many comments. I do apologise. So many comments coming through. If I miss your comment, I'm not rude. I'm in my kitchen on my own. I've drunk 4 or 5 pints. And it's like... and I'm trying to keep up as fast as I possibly can. Camden Hells, yeah, good beer. 2%. No, I could good eyesight still. It's not failing me yet. Stop saying your donation money, you're just feeding the addiction. Stoll, do you know, I kind of wonder with that one, Stoll. I've read some really interesting comments, and £2 from Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. What did Chris say for that £2? Keep up the good work, pal. Cockers, thank you very much. Cheers, Chris. Feeding the addiction. I'll take that on the chin. I'll take that on the chin, Mr. Stroll. I'll take that, don't worry. Have you tried the Hell's beer from Robinson's in the pubs? No. No, is it in bottles? If I can get it in bottles, that'd be great, but it's going to be tough for me to get to the pub right now. Unless we can do a private tasting somewhere. Do you reckon it'll be backdoor pubs anywhere? Do you reckon there'll be a couple of pubs out there that leave the back door ajar? And if you're that desperate for a pint, you know, you get to go round the lane, turn left, down the alley, turn right, look for the flashing orange light, and then there's the pub. Do you think there'll be that kind of stuff going on? Do you reckon? I believe those for sure. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. £5 from Andy. Do you know these things used to stay about a bit? Maybe if I click that. What did I... that's what you do. Loving this live vid, Simon. You got me started in trying real ale, and I've passed that on to my best mate who loves his EC IPAs. Cheers. EC European? Does that mean European IPAs? EC IPAs. Andy. Pardon me. Andy, that's new to me. Sorry. Absolutely new to me. East Coast IPA. There's no way I like Welsh ale. Bedtime? No bedtime. Beer o'clock time. We are close. Thinking of cracking open an Overworks. Jenkins, I tell you what. No sleep till bedtime. Mr. Jenkins, open the Overworks and give us a little description. If I can see, there's so many comments that I'll try and see what you're saying, but open it and yeah, let's do this. The world's changed. You do the beer review and I'll read what you're saying. How's about that one? Let's do it. Come on, Mr. Jenkins. Go and get that Overworks beer. Crack it. Drink it. Let's do it together. Cheers to you. The boat comes to go fast, you won't realise he's... Oh, me? I'm a wife and 3 kids. Mango something then. Apparently, obviously tonight changes things. No bottles, cans. Oh, they can... Do you know what? They can go and stuff themselves, can't they? Simon, your take on Guinness West Indian Porter. Have a look at the review. That's the best description I can give. Have a little look at the review. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Back when I tried it. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Joe Biden's dentures, $5. Cheers from America. We are close. We are close to donating £100. We're on £82. We are close to donating £100 to a local brewery. Absolutely unbelievable. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. £82 to a local brewery. Nearly £100 to a local brewery. This is just absolutely fantastic. If I can go there, right, and go, here's £100. Can I have £100 worth of beer? Of course. But here's £100 to help your cause. That would just be bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I didn't start this live feed for that. It's just kind of turned into it. He's gonna start crying again. I'm gonna start crying again. What beers do you drink in a standard boozer if they sell nothing fancy? That's a really tough question because sorry, I meant overtone. Oh right, okay, yeah, no problem. Open it. Open the Overtone Brewing Company. Get it open. Get it drank. Let's do it. We are in uncharted times. The pubs in the UK have shut. You might as well open that beer and we'll drink it together. Even though I haven't got any. I'm here, standing here drinking it with you from wherever you are in the world, Mr. Jenkins. Get that beer open. I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying? Kent beer reviews. Yeah, that was it. We're close. £1.99. £87. We're up to £87 if I can go to my local brewery. £87. Absolutely bonkers. Or it says 86 now. Maybe Google took their share of the money. But £86 going to the local breweries. It didn't start. This live feed did not start that way. This live feed started with pressing record. Something horrible has just happened. Let's see where it goes. And we're 5 beers in. We've had 2 bottles. We've drunk 2 bottles of Tribute. I'm tipsy. I can do this. We've had 2 bottles of Tribute. 2 bottles of Portland Pale. And we've just started a bottle of Kronbacher, which is some left in the bottle here. Amazing. Friday night, March 2020, around the world. We're all sitting at our computers, standing next to our smartphones, drinking beer. So hopefully friends. If I can't stand next to you in the pub, I'm gonna stand next to you in my kitchen. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Sounds really weird. Tour of the kitchen. There's the one wall, ends there, and the other wall there is just ending there. It's a very small space. Miss Wicked Weed beers. Are they gone? Wicked Weed? Wicked Weed? Where have they gone? 250 live, £2. We're up to 88 pounds, nearly to that magic 100. £88. Absolutely incredible. I tell you what. Here we go. Here's one. Off the cuff. if we can get it to £100 donated to the Super Chat for breweries, what beer do you want to see on the channel? What beer? £100. £100, we done it. And they should do it. Hang on a minute, where's it gone? Aaron, we've just hit £100. Thanks to Aaron. We'll ask the question anyway. I talked about local breweries. I can go to the local brewery. But then again, I could go, what do you want? You've donated the money. It's not my money. It's not my money, it's your money. What do you want to see on the channel? Would you like me to see, or would you like to see cartons of milk filled with beer, milk cartons filled with beer on the channel? Or would you like me to see to do it some other way from an online bottle shop? It's up to you. It's completely, completely up to you. That's the question. That's the question. Aaron, thank you so very much for that. That is just absolutely insane. I've seen it by a gram. No. I've never done anything like that. Done. Kyle, done. Kyle, you're done. Done. Do it. Do it. I do 110. I done 110 press ups this morning. Done. I'll do 20 press ups for 20 quid. Yeah, damn right. Done. Ronan, £2. £2 from Dublin. Amazing. £102, over 100 quid. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. $20 and 20. Done. Go. Do it. Let's do it. I'm going to stop the conversation because it's starting to get a bit silly. Rate all up. £102 goes a long way. You get your back doors kicked in for that. I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. Right. Got some Carolina Reaper. Get some Carolina. I haven't got any Carolina Reaper. It'd be nice if I did. It'd be really nice if I did. Carolina Reaper. Smash that down. Have I got any chili? I got some is it Suarez? Oh, what was that then? Missed it. Jonathan. So is it sour or IPA? What that I'm drinking right now? So sour beer, I've had a drink, so this is going to be quite 20 for 20. He's done it. Right, Kyle, you're on. We're doing it. Oh, man! 20 press-ups. Are we really doing this on my YouTube channel? I promised it. Right. Let me answer Jonathan's question before I do the press-ups. See how small my kitchen is now? Really small terraced house. Move this stool out of the way. Sour beer is brewed generally with either lactobacillus or it's brewed with cherries. And yeah, I'm going to do these press-ups. I'm going to get them out of the way. Here we go! Right. How's that? Here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Here we go. 25. I go all day. Not even out of breath. I can go all day on that. £20 for 25 on one-handed press up. How's that? That's how I've drunk 6,000 beers. 6,000! What do you mean not good enough? What do you mean not good enough? Press up's a press up. I put more in. I tell you what. Where's the ambulance? I did 25. So that's right. I'm one-handed. So there's your. I did more than my fair share. Thank you. Right, we're at £123. Blimey. Never did I think the world was going to end, and I was going to be giving £123 to a local brewery. Insane. Oh, what a goon. But you know what? I do that anyway. I did it yesterday, and 20 sit-ups. Done. 20 sit-ups. I killed him. Boy, killed him. His favourite Tesco can. Favourite Tesco can is the North... What was that North beer? What was that North beer that they did? The IPA. Oh no. I'll be spewing. No, I'm not taking... No. What was that, 100 quid? What, 100 quid? 100 quid. Blow the back doors off. 1,000 quid if you spend. You're winning some video. You last in local street ladies. I can't put it on YouTube though. I tell you what, right, if you want to give me 1,000 quid to do that type of thing, I would, but I wouldn't be able to film it because it wouldn't be able to go on YouTube. And I'm a dirty bugger, and it'll be taken down by YouTube. Lost cosmonauts, absolute lost cosmonauts. Yes, £10, 10 press ups. Then if you can do 50 for fun. 10. Should we do it again? This is for beer. It's not for me. This is let's go, champ. Okay, full press ups. What is a full press up? Okay, this is for breweries. I'm not doing this like getting down on that floor for anything else other than breweries. This is for the brewery, the local breweries. So I'm making an ass of myself. I don't give a monkeys if I make an ass of myself because this is going to breweries. Right. Press ups. Here we go. You want to see 10 proper... What is a proper press up like this, yeah? 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are they proper press ups? I'll do this all day for breweries. Takeaways are shut. Amazing. I tell you what, everybody, this is so erotic. It's gonna go everywhere. This is gonna go like so viral everywhere. Tomorrow, when everyone's like, oh, what happened last night? Yeah, I was doing press ups for money for the local breweries. So, Kyle and everybody else, Kyle's donated £30, which is massive. No, I'm not drinking milk. I'll spew everywhere. If I drink a pint of milk, I will spew everywhere. I'm not taking on that challenge. I'll drink beer, but if I drink milk now, I'll spew anywhere. tell you what, brilliant. Thank you very much. Kyle, you've done a wonderful job in absolutely smashing it for the local breweries. Thank you very much. It's all been a bit of fun. I hope it's a lot of fun anyway. I'll do my part, you do your part. Great. Neck a pint of okay. Right. Enjoy your shower. Pint. I couldn't do a pint of milk. Overtone. Southern. Right. Wait. I gotta read this comment. Southern Hemisphere. Great beer. Hazy, juicy pineapple. Hint of bitterness. Well done, Mr. Jenkins. I'm really pleased you opened it. I'm really pleased you enjoyed it. Have a lovely night with the beer. Really cool. Go. Oh, this is getting ridiculous now. A fiver if you do oops upside. Yeah. Let's do it. For the local breweries. Let's do it. Donate. And well, I think I know the words. I think. I'll do my best. And it like something like this. I don't know. I'll dance for the local breweries. This is for beer. What? This is for beer, not charity. Yeah, will help. Saying like, oops, upside. Yeah, oops, upside. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. You guys have had this band since last weekend. Horrible times. It is horrible, isn't it? Absolutely horrible. Horrible. What can we do? I must pee. Won't be forever. All going to local brewers. He had to go on vacation for 2 weeks. Hello from where? Guys, I need to go and pee. I really do. I'll be back now. Can you hold it for a minute? And I'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. back. 178 people still watching. Absolutely fantastic. I'm only human. I can only do so much drinking and then... God, look at this t-shirt now. Pardon me. Kyle's got me all kind of like stretched out here with the press-ups. I feel all rigid. What's that? Jenkins. My apologies. Overtone. Oh, Overtone. Back to the Overtone beer. 1 second. Southern Hemisphere, great beer, hazy, juicy pineapple, heads of bitterness. Hello from Louisiana. Hello, Louisiana. How we doing? How we doing? Steady on there. So, what are you guys drinking tonight? What are you guys drinking? It's all gone from like being very upset to bang. We're gonna smash it. We're gonna absolutely smash it tonight. I could buy with this money 2 whole casks. Now, what does a cask hold? I used to work for a brewery. I should know. Anybody watching who knows how much a cask holds? £133, £60 a cask. I could buy 2 casks of beer. More of the live streams. Help us guys have a laugh when sitting at home. Absolutely. So 133. Come on, somebody. Is anybody there who knows how many? 22 gallons. Oh, I don't know. How many pints? How many pints in a cask? That's all I kind of know. Let's say 22 gallons. 22. My brother-in-law's really kind of like 690 pints. What? 72 pints. More than 52, 72, 300. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay, 1 firkin, 9 gallons, 72 pints. Right. So for £60, I could buy 2. That's £120. 70, 100, 172. 144 pints of beer. We get 100. Do you know, even if I just go, here's the money, 144 pints coming back to us. Thank you very much. So that would be enough support, yeah? And a bit more, I'll go to a bottle shop and buy a couple, or I'll buy some of their beers. And then we'll have 2 casks of beer on the shelf. 144 pints coming back. Yeah, that would be it. That would be it. Hello, Carmel. Hello, how we doing? Carmel Maggie. That would be the answer, wouldn't it? I don't want to give it to Morrison's. I don't want to give it to Asda. I don't want to give it to Tesco. I don't want to give it to Aldi or Lidl. The press-ups was about, and of course the generosity was about the local brewery. Are you going to turn them into, you drunk them, the casks? I haven't got any way of dispensing them. I don't know, this is for you. Guys, some of you guys are really knowledgeable people. I'm a carpenter. I can knock up a little bit of wood to get them leaning the right angle so maybe they don't go off or whatever, but in terms of like you say, turning them, I mean, leave it. Donate to stuff. No, that will go into no, it has to go into buying beer. It has to go into buying beer. Pubs, breweries are down over 90%. 90%. I am not giving it to some charity where I don't know where it's gone. If I can hand it to a brewer who goes, Oh my God, you've saved, not even saved my bucket bacon, 133 quids. Thank you for the generosity, I really appreciate it. 133 pounds going to go nowhere, in all honesty. It's going to take an awful lot more of that kind of to save the whole brewing industry, and it's much more that I can do on my own. But what I'm saying is I can play my part. I can play my part in doing my little bit, and you're doing your little bit, I'm doing my little bit. Fantastic. But I don't want to give it to a charity. That's the end of that. I don't want to give it to a charity. Could you put the money into some dumbbells? Do push-ups. God, I got dumbbells. There will be beer. Keep going, great stream. Thank you very much. There will be beer for you to watch on YouTube with this donation. If anyone's... Oh, here we go. This is a brewer comment by the looks of it. 0.1 of the world population has died from coronavirus so far. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the point. He didn't just forget to switch his camera off, did he? Am I broken? Simon is immune to corona because he has so much alcohol in his body. Maybe, absolutely. Maybe that could be the answer. Drink more beer. Simon, haven't you heard about Brewdog asking for help? Go ahead, mate. On that very subject of Brewdog, yeah, more like that. Yeah. He bought an airline. He bought an aeroplane. People gave that man money. Well, not that man. Sorry. It's not just his fault. He has a corporate bunch of people to answer to these days. I am sure. But let's use the word they use their money from the last round of fundraising to buy an aeroplane. And I think at that stage, a lot of people went, what the fuck is going on? And I hate you. Oh God, that just sums it all up, doesn't it? I can't say too much. Because we're in troubled times and somebody will attack me from somewhere. Some wide-angled smack on the jaw will finish this channel just for the sake of me laughing, you know. I got to be so careful, but I totally agree with what's... You have that kind of funding, you buy yourself an airline. It's only for me, when that happened, there was only going to be ever one inevitability with that company. The moment they bought a plane was like, yeah, you're done and dusted. How many cupboards have beer in? That's a medical cupboard. My wife likes to keep a lot of medicine. That all has food in. That has cereals, Weetabix, cornflakes. They're my two. That's glasses. I used to put bottles up there, but one blew up. A can blew up and a bottle blew up, and I put it down that it was all near the cooker. So I don't put. It's all empty. All that is empty bottles up there. That used to be my beer store. It's all away from the cooker now. I have a cupboard down here which is full of beer. I now have a conservatory which is full of beer. Not full. I went out and bought... Pardon me, I dropped £190 yesterday on cans of beer and bottles for the channel. God, people want to make money. Somebody was coming back with a whole Brewdog thing. God forbid somebody wants to make money. Hang on a minute though, but I understand that, and I feel for that, but are you not a brewery? Are you a brewery or an airline? What are you? You know, you get that money in through the punks thing. How many of them punks who invested thought that they were going to buy an aeroplane? Come on, let's be honest here. How many people knew that they were going to buy an aeroplane? If you want to get all kind of like shirty with me about, oh, they need to make money. Absolutely, Phil. Absolutely. Airlines. I mean, give yourself a little bit of a buffer. It's business, man. Yeah, I mean, if enough people gave me super chats tonight, would I buy an aeroplane? No. No. Would I? Hell. I'd buy the best beer in the world. I would buy the best beer in the world. And I'd review it for you. For you. It'd be like a return. How many of them people can afford to go on that plane? The people who invested for the plane, how many people can then afford to go on the plane, to go to the hotel, to stay in the hotel, and wash their hair with beer shampoo, and then come back again? Not many. In all honesty, not many people. So, I don't care. Hence the punk o'clock. I'm not sure how it did. Punk o'clock was tonight. And I thought that was a bit like, oh, come on. I've been doing this 10 years. You want to come over here on my patch and do punk o'clock? You think you've got a sense of humour? You think you're kind of funny in any way whatsoever? You're a businessman. You come from a banking family, apparently I heard. You want to come over here and be funny on YouTube now? But I need to stop being an ass myself, because we are in troubled times. We should all be together, and I should stop being an ass, and I should stop bitching, and we should all just go, whatever. We all make mistakes in life. That's the answer. So cheers to you, James. Cheers to you, Martin. Is it Martin Dickey, whatever his name is? Cheers to you. And yeah, hope we're all okay. Hope we're all okay through this giant mess. Are you also okay with Domo beers? Domo beers. He's still buying amazing beer. The man's still buying amazing beer. And I can't fault him for that. He's buying the best beer that money can buy. And I can't fault him for that. Where do I sit? Where do I sit with it? He works for Tesco. Probably when Tesco were a small company called Tes and Co. back in the day, they were probably very friendly with corner shops, because they probably felt like they had to be. They had to be part of the community. They had to get involved until they become that big that they could then crush that very community that they were involved with. Just like that. My worry and my suspicion, and I apologise in advance, I have done at the beginning of the stream, I've drunk a few pints of beer, I am a little bit merry, is that same rhetoric is now in the beer world in a very modern kind of like Instagrammy type way, where Tesco are doing their research. They're going, let's get somebody to drink the best beers in the world, post them on Instagram, and then and then maybe kill the bottle shop. That was always my worry, and that's the reason why I made that whole post. I apologised. Yeah, you're right. I apologised. I said I'm sorry to the guy. I should not have done it publicly. It was a mistake. But I still have my suspicions. But again, we're all human, yeah? We're all human. If Tesco kills the bottle shop, don't blame Domo Beers, because he was just doing his job. He was just doing the thing he was employed to do. Can't blame somebody for that, because somebody's going to do it. You're going to pay somebody to visit all of these brewery kind of funky exhibitions that go on around the UK, or used to happen. Get somebody in there, you know, get involved, be cheeky, get him in, you know. It's not his fault. If it wasn't Domo Beers, it'd be somebody else. You can't blame him. It's not his fault. But the bigger monster here, I think is Tesco. Is that Tesco are rearing their kind of like... What is your favourite... Yeah, let's forget about that. Forget about Tesco. What is my favourite brewery, did you say? Maxim or... nobody needs beer to survive, but we all need to eat to live. It's going to be Simon's charity end of... guys, donate to the people who... What? People need it most. Simon, Sonic or Mario. The breweries. The breweries. Not me, not Mario, not Sonic. The breweries. The breweries need it most. I'm currently drinking a... Yeah, I will. 10 past 10. We're going for a long time here. I'm normally in bed by now. I am. I'm normally in bed. I'm going to get a real stinker. No, I got a real stinker. Should we drink an Amstel? Somebody came here for a party a while back and left a can of Amstel in the fridge. Should we open it up and give it a drink? How long am I in isolation? Hopefully never. Hopefully never. I've got a dog to walk, and I need to walk. Favourite position? Yeah. Laying down, flat on my back. Flat on my back. Face full of wobblies. Face full of wobblies. Job done. You have to take the sofa. But is your daily service? Oh, come on, man. Come on, we're having fun. We're having fun. The world's ended. I'm so when you know, lol. Right, should we get the Amstel? I'll get the Amstel. Man, go for it. Where's your dog? Dogs, I don't know. Dogs in the front room. 2 doors away. This is Amstel. Oh, 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 in the Champions League football. Didn't Amstel once support it? Look at this hard pour, real hard pour, yeah. I was expecting like the head to fly off into the ceiling, but nothing happened. Blimey. That shows how bad this beer is you can like, I literally launched that into the glass. Can you imagine doing a quiet pour with this? You'd have no head at all. So, this is Amstel. Amstel is a light lager from... Where's this from? Where's it from? Oh, it's brewed in the UK. Oh, it's from Heineken. Heineken. Do you know, I was in Poland once. My first time in the Wrocław Beer Festival in Poland, and everybody got drunk at this festival, end of the night, and they were all singing Heineken, you know, the Polish language, Heineken. And I said to my friend Tomek Kapira, I pulled him to one side, I said, what are they singing about? So apparently Heineken, it was their way to buy proper old, beautiful old breweries, pardon me, and wreck them. So, pardon me, I've got a couple of beers over here which I'll grab now and show you. Where's the tatties? Tatties, right. So back in the day, years ago, Newcastle, they probably called Newcastle Brewery. I don't know. Don't know what they were called back in the day, but they would have had a wonderful old brewery. And then Heineken bought them. I mean, look at that. That's a light lager. That's compared to a brown ale. I mean, look, compare that Heineken beer, which is Amstel, to this beer, which is Heineken. There's not a real difference in that at all. So, Heineken bought Newcastle. They shut the Newcastle brewery, got rid of a load of jobs, ransacked the place, sold it for probably many millions of pounds. It then became a housing site or a car park or something. And job done. It was done. It was over. All they wanted was the brand. So they brewed that beer then somewhere else. I don't care where it was brewed, to be honest, because I don't care for Heineken. They did the same for Tetley's. Everybody knows Tetley's. If you don't know Tetley's, somebody's on one. Somebody must be working for Heineken. Tetley's Pale Ale. Heineken got a hold of them, bought a load of bought the brewery, and I think Tetley's was from Leeds. Massive, beautiful old building, knocked it down. I believe now it's a car park. The original site of Tetley's is now a car park in Leeds. And they got the brand. They take the brand, they brew the beer. Job done. No, it's not Tetley tea, Tetley beer. Probably, I've never been to Amstel. Probably, same goes for Amstel. No answer. Amstel covered the Champions League. brewed by Heineken. I don't know if they still have a brewery in Holland. I think they're from Holland. There's nothing on here at all where this beer was originally made. I wouldn't have a bloody clue. All it is that Amstel Brewery, Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Nah, I don't think so. So, while I was in Poland, I asked them why they were singing this song. And they told me, we'll show you tomorrow. So they took me around a few places in Poland where, literally, breweries, beautiful buildings with no roofs on. No roofs, no windows, falling down like what on earth is going on? And they said Heineken brought the brewery, closed it down, forgot about it. Awful. They on Blue Moon as well? I don't know. Got no idea. I have things to do today, but I can't stop watching. Thank you. Cheers to you. So, we have 288 likes. Can we get it to 300 likes? Can we do that? Can we smash it tonight to 300 likes? That would be absolutely fantastic. I would thank you all so very much. 292. We're nearly there. 8 likes to go. 297. 299. Smash it past 300. 304. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, can you spicy Indian? Order a spicy Indian this time of night? No, in bed for me. Blue Moon is Coors brand. It was launched by Coors, never was a craft beer. Blue Moon is a spin-off of Coors. Mate, I like the Jenkins. Mate, so many views and likes tonight. Great stuff. Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. Honestly, Mr. Jenkins, I know, this is speaking to you directly. You've been following me for years. Through right, through wrong. If I do something good, you'll tell me. If I do something bad, you'll tell me. And I really appreciate that. I really do. It's like a little bit of guidance. Everybody in life likes a little bit of guidance. They know which way to go. If I make a mistake, you'll tell me. I don't take it personally. It was a mistake I made. If I do something great, you'll tell me. I tell you what I love, your honesty. And if somebody, I tell you what, and this is what I really like about Jenkins, if somebody says something out of turn in the comments box, because I read the comments, I like them, love them, go down, like, love, like them, love them, all the way down, everyone, whether it's good or bad, I don't know, I just do. If someone kind of like said something out of turn, like he's an idiot or whatever, Jenkins, he'd be there and he'll say either yes, I've made a mistake, I'm an idiot, or no, you're wrong, this guy's telling the truth. And I like that. I like that kind of little bit of guidance. Because it's hard. Being a YouTuber, like, I don't have a marketing team. I don't have somebody to tell me you should buy that beer, or you should buy that pasty, or you should buy that pie. I don't have that guy. It's just me. I go, I think them crisps. Like, I went to Max's and I bought some jalapeno whirly swirly things, and I'll review them. But that was my decision. That was my people might want to watch that. And that's all it is. He's tired. He's tired. Who isn't tired? I've been going for 176 minutes. I don't even know how long that is. 60 minutes an hour. 60. I've been going for 3 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm tired. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm tired. 3 hours. Has anybody else given 3 hours of their time tonight? Anybody else? I tell you what, anybody else in the beer world? Any book writer, magazine writer, online blogger? Is anybody else given 3 hours of their time tonight? Oh no. But Mr. Real Ale Craft Beer never gets to win an award, gets to give loads of his time. I love it. I love giving my time. But Mr. Real Ale Craft Beer, the guy never wins an award, goes about his business, carries on regardless. We're okay with that. We're okay with that over here. And I don't mind giving 177 minutes, 46 seconds of my life to these people. Because I love these people. Mate, you're doing a great thing here for the guys who can't go to the pub tonight. Simon's great show tonight. Thank you very much. It feels like the end. It does. I don't know. Do you want me to end it? Let me know. Does it, am I tired? Does it feel like the end? Do you want me to end this live here? I'll end it. I don't mind. I'll drink this and go and have a wee and brush my teeth and get my pajamas on and go to bed. Or we'll stay and carry on. I am tired. I must admit. I am tired. Who isn't tired? I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. Should we carry on? Let's carry on. I don't mind. Let's go. Let's drink. Up to you, Simon. It's fun. No, it's fun. It's just comments started to come through that I'm tired. I'll admit, yeah, I'm tired. Who isn't tired? Number one sounds it. Love it. Keep going. Let's keep going. So we smashed past £100, £133 of super chat. That is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Amazing. If you're not tired, pay attention. So, shall we talk about Jenkins? I want to read Jenkins' comment. 1 second. This shows how good YouTube is compared to TV, especially, where'd he go? Especially now with not going out. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. It's a mobile phone. Let me show you what you sat on. It's a mobile phone sat on Lego. I pinched, because I had a proper stand, which my phone went into, tripod, and I think I left it. You know, I was doing the brewery tour in that brewery last week. I think I left my proper little stand mobile thing in the brewery, which I'm gutted about. So I'm leaning, let me show you, on some Lego. Food bin, Lego. You've been there all night. TV can't do this type of thing. TV can't go, we're going to set up tonight on a food bin and some Lego and we're going to talk all night. As long as I got something to lean the phone against. As long as I got something to lean the phone against, no problem. We're going to go live. We're not going to tell people to wash their hands. And we're not going to tell people about not allowed to say it. We're not going to do this. I'm not going to get some medic on to tell you how to live indoors. Have you seen all that stuff on the telly about how you should be doing star jumps in your living room? If you're locked away, it's like, where's my hair? Let's fucking pull it out. It's like nuts the stuff people watch. And it's like It's like bang, bang, bang. Do you know I was talking earlier on about 2 hours ago about knocking somebody off a scaffold with a bit of 4x2. The whole world has been knocked over the head with a bit of 4x2 and is dangling off that scaffold with TV. They're like, the TV said so, so I must listen. The TV told me to do that, so I must listen. And it's like, it's warped people's minds more than anything else in the world. I think TV. I honestly thought I sent a message today. So I got a social chat thing on Viber, where I said to this group chat, I fancy taking the telly off the wall and selling it to the cash generator, getting rid of the telly altogether. Aaron, no, what are we up to now? 140 quid. Thank you so very much. That'll be going to local breweries. Thank you very much, Aaron. That is absolutely amazing. Just had a quadruple hop band month, amazing. And it's starting to slow down. Favourite movie of all time? Rocky. So, another story. Lead you into another story. I've told you everything now. I might as well tell you some more. I went through, in my early 20s, a very difficult divorce. Through that divorce, eventually came this YouTube channel. I had, through this early divorce in my life, a miniature breakdown. I had a breakdown. Didn't see no one, didn't bother. Woke up one morning in a pile of sweat. Didn't know where I was. Was upstairs. I'm still here in this very house. Woke upstairs in a pile of sweat. Didn't know where I was. Became a different person. Completely different person. I, that day, lost my filter. So, let me explain. When you lose your filter, when you're a youngster, something in your brain goes, maybe you shouldn't say that. That's your filter. So, I lost my filter during that difficult stage of my life. Married again now, loving life, more kids, loving life, beautiful wife, she's amazing. Went through that I had another child from another marriage. Lost, I was married for 6 months. 6 months. It was like one of those, it felt like one of those Las Vegas marriages where it was a bit of a frigging joke. Not for me, I was serious, but for the other person it was a joke. Had a baby. I get home from work one day, baby's in the mother's arms, going in a van, driving off. Like, where you going? That's it. Done. Over. Don't want to be with you no more. Fine. Okay, fine. So I lost my filter. I had a breakdown. I had a complete breakdown. Lost my filter. If I didn't go through that, I would not be able to stand in front of a camera today and talk to you guys without a filter. Without giving a monkeys about life. So Where am I going with this? How do we even get there? Yeah, I lost my filter. Filter's gone. It'll never come back. I'll say what I want, when I want. I might get into trouble. I might make videos where I've made a mistake. But you know, I made a mistake. The next video, I'll say sorry. And I hope you all kind of get over it type of thing. And you know, that's it. How did we get there? How on earth did we get there? I don't even know. Thank God you had a beer. God. Cheers. Eating all those hot wings. The hot wings. They were horrible. I had bones in my mouth. Oh, God, what's going on? Montserrat. Any idea how long the pubs will be shut down? I don't know. It's not a laughing matter. I'm not laughing at all. It's probably going to be an awful long time. Not good at all. Awful. What is it? 2011. Oh, I need another pee. Can you tell? I'm like jigging around the kitchen. I need to go to the toilet. So Ria, hello Ria, thank you very much. £145. £145. Absolutely bonkers. Thank you very much, Ria. What did Ria say anything for that £140? We love you. I love you too. I really do love you too. I honestly do. I think one day. Right, I gotta go for a wee. I'll be back. I need to go for a wee. We're back. 200 people. 200 people still tuned in. Man, I love you so much. I love you all so much. I really do. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Right. What was I going to talk about? Beer festivals. Gonna get all sad again. Another Overtone beer. Jenkins opening another Overtone beer. Well done you. We will get through this together, all of us. What are you drinking? Tell me what you're drinking in the comments box. Beer festivals. I love beer festivals. I really do. I don't know. I really don't. Cheltenham Beer Festival, man. Yeah, it was just... I was with Cheltenham, the bottle shop in Cheltenham. I did a video about a year ago with the man in the bottle shop in Cheltenham, and he was a lovely guy. Absolutely lovely guy. I'm sure business is great. I'm sure business is great for the bottle shops. Thank goodness. But festivals, gathering of people, what's going to happen to festivals? It's so sad. It's really, really, really sad. It's like, man, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry again. It's so sad. Just so sad. Think. All the beer festivals, all these people who volunteer in the beer festivals. It's just so sad. Puke it out. Puke it out. Just change the subject. Change the subject. Puke it out. Hold your hair. You know, there's a lot of people tonight who probably don't understand this whole kind of like beer festival thing. Go for a run and all this kind of like stuff. But do you know, I met some of the greatest people in my life at beer festivals. Some of those amazing. I've been kicked out of beer festivals before for being too drunk. With my mate Rune in Norway, we both got thrown out of the beer festival because in Norway it's very strict. If you show any signs of being drunk in a beer festival in Norway, you get thrown out. So me and Rune from Ligerfield Microbrewery, we had a bloody good skinful. I remember we just drank and we drank and we drank and we drank and we had so much fun, and we got kicked out. We kicked out the beer festival, and it's memories. You can laugh all you want. I don't give a monkeys. You can say what you want. You can laugh all you want, but I've had so much fun with these people. It'll come back. It will come back. It will definitely come back. It will come back. I'm sure it will, but it's just all a bit scary, you know? It's all a bit flipping scary. I don't know. The Barcelona Beer Festival was cancelled, no. Just so bad. So like, I'm not going to apologise for this. I've had 5 beers. I'm a bit emotional, as is everybody else. Rubbing my eyes all red. I don't care. Sober up in a few weeks. It's locked in your house. Oh my goodness me, what the hell am I gonna do? Oh my god. Eat some chilies. Oh god. Hey, so what are your top 3 favourite? Well, I want to read that back. 3 bands and musicians. Oh, that remind you know. Oh, the thing. I just come back to me. The thing. Somebody asked me my favourite movie of all time. Right, I'm not going to go back over old stuff I've said. Can you remember what I... Burping. Can you remember I told you about my first divorce? Just, I don't know, 20 minutes ago? Right, I'll finish that story. So, I was at my lowest. I was at my absolute lowest. And my friend come round, love him, come round. And he said, we'll have a walk uptown, we'll get you out the house. We'll get you out walking. So we went in a place back there, Woolworths. We were in a place called Woolworths. All you youngsters, you'd be like, Woolworths? What the hell's Woolworths? So, he bought a DVD. It was on offer. Luckily. It would have been the end. It would have been the end otherwise. It was on offer, £5, £4.99. He bought a copy of Rocky. So, we went for a walk, come back, put Rocky in my and I've never seen the first one. I've seen the rest so many times. Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5. All of it. Seen them over and over and over again. But for some reason in my life, I'd never seen the first Rocky movie. So, we come back, we sit back, put Rocky on. I was like, at the start, I was a little bit overweight. I was still trying to do a bit of exercising. I was probably about 10.5 stone. I'm currently about 12 stone now, but back then, 14 years ago, I was about 10.5 stone. And we watched this movie, and it just, like, something in my mind went ding, something, not like a bell, not like a boxing bell or anything like that, but something deep inside went bing. And I started to exercise. This might sound laughable. This might sound laughable to a lot of people. A lot of people might be going, ha 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 ha, at this. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I started exercise, and I started press-ups and sit-ups, and back then I didn't know. But the endorphins, I felt good. I felt good after. I felt really good after doing this kind of like exercising. So I was doing more and more and more and more, and I got healthier. It took months, and I mean, I was down there. You know when you hit your bottom and then you turn the corner and you start to come up? Well, I was right there when we were in Woolworths buying Rocky. I didn't want to, I'd had enough. I'd had a guts full. Really, at 21 years of age, I'd had a guts full. So, over time, I got better. I really did. I got better. And I met my new wife, and here I am today. Here I am. And I still exercise. I still do every other day. I'll do 110 press-ups every other day. I'll do as much sit-ups until my stomach will not last anymore, until I can't lift myself anymore. Dumbbells, I'll lay down. I got a fake. I don't go to the gym. I don't go to any gym. I don't want to pay the fees for the gym. I just know it works for this. So I'll lay on the coffee table and I'll lay down and I'll dumbbell. So I'm building the chest muscles. I'll do the normal. This is the normal thing with dumbbells, I suppose. I'll do this with dumbbells, and then I've been watching recently stuff on YouTube about how to use dumbbells for different muscles. So dumbbells, and I've been lifting my whole diaphragm, kind of like lifting it here, letting it go, bringing it up, letting it go, bringing it up, letting it go, until, so what I learned was this muscle here, you'll only exercise this muscle if you lift, if you have straight arms, and you puff your chest out and you just lift like this. You see, you're lifting the dumbbells, and the rest of you, you're lifting your diaphragm up and down and up and down, and it'll only build. Whatever that is, and yeah, that's it. So what started as like down there is really kind of like, it's going to transform my life, really transform my life. I think it's the endorphins. The endorphins have given me the courage to continue the fight, you know. I'm not 10.5 stone anymore. I'm more like 12 stone. So I put on 1.5 stone in weight since 13 years. It's not bad, I suppose, 13. But you can see, if you have a look at my first, have a look at I was out there in the conservatory, Shepherd Neame, something like Badger Ales or something, one of the supermarket beers outside, and you can see that I'm like, I look back at that video and I go, man, I wish I looked like that now. I look back at that video and I go, wish I looked like that now. Now I got this like rubbery old face, and I have to wear a large t-shirt because medium t-shirts don't fit me anymore. But because I've been doing all of this kind of like weightlifting for so long that I'm 12 stone. I'm 12 stone in weight now. And I'm a Welshman. I'm Welsh, so I'm like 5'8". I'm like, look, if I stand back, I'm the height of this bloody extractor fan. Look, I'm about 5'8". I'm no 6-footer of a man. So anyway, that was the finished. It took about an hour, but that was the end of that story with my life. So that was my favorite movie. My favorite movie took me into that manic story, and I do apologize to everybody. So music's a funny one. I would say David Bowie. And I only discovered David Bowie after he died, which I'm so bad. It's so bad. It was advertised on the telly, not advertised, but it was broadcast on the television that David Bowie had died, and it was this massive outcry of sadness that this guy had died. So I decided to start listening to his music, and oh my goodness me, it is Sound and Vision. Oh, it's amazing. The best, absolutely incredible music. So unfortunately, it took the death of the man for me to start listening to his music, but I love I love so much David Bowie. David Bowie, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So Life on Mars, yeah, like it's a Life on Mars. Love it, absolutely love it. Ground Control to Major Tom, and I absolutely love it all. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. The new stuff, force-fed cat food, I call it. Awful. I'm afraid of Americans. Fancy a night out in Cardiff when this... Yeah, Ethan. Let's do it. Let's do it. Night out in Cardiff. Let's do it. Moonage Day. Music. Trying to catch all these comments. 20 star jumps. Yeah, you want me to do 20 star jumps? Yeah, yeah. You'll have to pay the brewery fund for that. Chippy Alley. Chippy Alley. Are you from round here? I of course, I'm not going to ask for your address, of course, Jenkins. But are you around the South Wales area, or are you from somewhere else? Just out of curiosity, because you've mentioned Chippy Alley a few times, and I've gone, is this guy around here? Chippy Alley. Caerphilly, Ria's from Caerphilly. Simon, what song would you play to someone who had never heard of? What? Sound and Vision by David Bowie. I would show them Sound and Vision. To somebody who's never listened to music before, Sound and Vision, David Bowie. That's what I show them. Currently live in Pencoed College. That's down the kind of Bridgend way, isn't it, Pencoed? There's a lovely bar. I used to deliver beer to in Pencoed. I can't remember the name of this bar for the life of me, but I do apologise to the owner of this bar. But brilliant little kind of like lots of little cask ales, wonderful place. Something in Pencoed I remember delivering. Penabont, yeah, Penabont. That's it. I delivered there as a beer salesman. Literally sold the beer, give it to him. In the back of my Fiesta, lifted the cask out of the back of my Fiesta, give the man my beer. That's how it was done. It was like the 1950s, but with modern cars. Beer is life, absolutely. Okay, we've done pretty well. We've had a good night tonight. Really good night. Really, really good night. It's been fantastic. Really fantastic. I've loved myself. I've really enjoyed this night. Even in like, I don't know, desperate bloody time. Look at my hair. Stressed out, really stressed out with what's gone on in the last brains essay. Brains. One more beer. One more. I'm not sure if it's in me, but I'll do one more, but I'm not sure. Simon, somebody donated on, was it? Bollocks. I didn't see it. Why would somebody donate £20 for Star Jumps? Well, I wasn't even here. I was in the toilet. I didn't see that. I apologise if that kind of like... Yeah, it didn't happen. Right, I'm going to get a beer. So, another Amstel. I'm not drinking great beer tonight because, quite frankly, it's the end of the world. Why would I? You're wrong. So, my question to you: 190. It's amazing. We still got 190 views. What's next? Here's my question to you guys. What's next? What's going to happen next in this wild world we live in? Zombies. Zombies. Star jumps. Oh, come on, man. Overtone. Overtone. Where do you go, Jenky? Overtone, pale, Simcoe for me. Nice, smooth grapefruit. I'm really pleased. Oh. Jenkins, I'm really pleased you like the Overtone beers. I find them absolutely fantastic. Real good quality stuff. Sat in my home office, drinking with you. Let's do it. We can all drink anywhere now. If you're in your car, if you drink 20 Star Jumps, and I'll donate. Go! Do it! Do it! Do it! Donate, I'll do 100 Star Jumps. Go on. Donate 100 quid and I'll do 20 Star Jumps, as you mentioned. Let's do this. We're doing this for the breweries. We're doing this for the breweries. Thank you very much. My customer is the Sausage Revolution and it's so sad to... I went to the Sausage Revolution. You know, people put their lives and their souls. Oh man, they just don't see it coming. Who could see this coming? Who in the world could see this coming? Nobody could see this coming. It just killed everything. It's absolutely killed everything, and it's just like a bloody... I find that a pain. All right, pain. Do you know my biggest... I'll tell you now, with 188 people watching, do you know my biggest fear is that I've been doing these live feeds on Facebook and YouTube for, the last 5 years. My biggest fear is that a big company's going to jump in and start doing these live feeds like a brewery, and then someone like Sky or the BBC, they're going to get involved. They're going to go, check out. Oh, instead of because all the pubs closed, check out this live feed, and I'm gonna and it's gonna swamp me, and it's gonna like completely swamp me, and I'm like the guy that's been doing it for 5 years gets swamped by... I know Brewdog did a live feed earlier called Punk O'Clock. My biggest fear is that I'm going to get swamped by money men. Money men are going to swamp me down, and I'm not going to be able to react. And I've been doing this a long time, you know. It needs to... 20 Star Jumps, yeah, okay. Donate the money for 20 Star Jumps. I'm not doing 20 Star Jumps for nothing. Simply Salad, goodness from Germany. Simon, keep it up. I missed that one. Keep it up. All pubs are closed here as well. So, oh man, Germany. Do you know the biggest thing for me is like Germany. Germany has so many breweries. It's like every German town apparently has its own brewery where they sell their own beer. And for me, that's like shocking. it's a massive, massive, massive hit to the economy if the Germans can't get to their pub. It's like what on earth? Horrible, absolutely horrible. My boyfriend tonight for the night. Pubs are closed. It's the end of oh man, I don't know. Can you help me though? Do you know, I was going to mention it earlier, but I decided not to, but I'm going to say it now. If I do a lot of these live videos and the burden starts to become heavy on my shoulders, will you guys kind of help me out a little bit? Will you, just even if you say like it's gonna be okay or anything like that, just to take some of the burden off my shoulders. I want to do these live feeds, I really do. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, but just like, I'd love to get some of you guys on, to be honest. It'd be amazing if we could have like a panel of people where we could all talk, and because it's inevitable. I'm gonna run out of things to say, and you're gonna get frustrated. And you know, when you hang around somebody for too long, and it all becomes a bit too frustrating. It all becomes like a bit too much, Like we're gonna be like wedlocked. It's gonna be like weddings. It's gonna be like like just want to share some of the burden. I just want to share some of the burden with you guys. I do the live streams on Facebook because I then record. I normally record my static video for YouTube, if you like, static video, you know what I mean. I record my video for YouTube and then I go live on Facebook. But this always has worked. This live on YouTube has always worked far better. It really has. But it's before it would have been like 4 beers reviewed on God. I think I need something to eat. It would have been 4 beers reviewed on YouTube, and it kind of I had a plan. I bought a load of Marks and Spencer's cans, and I was gonna do just in case the apocalypse has happened, as it has tonight. I was gonna do like a tasting night where we drank. You know what I do, the live drinking all of the little beers, or live drinking all of the new Aldi beers. So I went and bought all of the Marks and Spencer's cans, and I was going to do a live can Marks and Spencer's night. That was going to be probably tomorrow night, but I'll cancel that now because, quite frankly, I'll be in bed all day tomorrow after this. But what was I going to say with a dribble? Let's drink some beer. Yeah, so one night next week I will do a Marks and Spencer's live, drinking all of the cans that are available at Marks and Spencer's. That's what I'll do. I'll do that. Open a bag of crisps and you're done. Yeah, I'm ready for the crisps. I'm ready for the crisps. If I start cooking now, I'll blow my neck. If I start cooking now, at the end. America's working on a cure. We'll save the world yet again. Joe Biden's dentures, I hope so. I hope so. Whoever in the world comes up with a vaccine for this awful, awful disease, then great. then absolutely great. At this time of night, would it be overly cheeky to go, let's see if we can get it to 200 quid for the brewers? I'm running out of things to say. Maybe we just go there. I just thought I'd mention it. Can we go anywhere near 200 quid for the brewers? We're currently at £147. If not, totally understand. You'll start the next war because you're late for the last two. I like that. 20 sargems to end the night. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, okay. But I'll do the 20 star jumps for some money for a brewery. If you want to go that way, yeah, we'll do that. I don't mind. I'll do whatever you want me to do. £1 for a star jump. Whatever. Right, there we go. It's starting to come in. Thank you very much, Tom. So, yeah, we're getting... That's great. $1.99. Here it comes. Thank you so very much. Here in my mate from Pencoed. Love Ethan. Thank you so very much. Amazing. All of this money, it's not for me. I promise you, it's not for me. It's for the local breweries in the area. £154 donated tonight for local breweries. Absolutely fantastic. Stone the Crows. Thank you very much. So, where are we? We're up and down, 170. Still pretty blooming good, isn't it? Still pretty blooming good. Nah, not for me, but by the way, that's fine. I mean, I'm not saying please pay, it's for breweries. It's for the local breweries who are struggling. It started off as just a live feed, and then it went into this whole kind of like people donating money. So I thought, I didn't think that. I thought, let's give the money to the breweries. I don't want it. I don't need it. Which is cool. Any good beers? Amazing that we have so many views for so long. Yeah, amazing. I mean, everything's shut down. Everything is shut down. It's just, this video's gonna be, I don't know, like bonkers. 30 quid. I don't have one. If I had a joint, I'd smoke it. But I don't have a joint to smoke, so I can't do that. Star jumps. This is okay. Maybe it's time to say thank you all so very much. This is like having a poem, I'm sure. We're all having fun. So before I go, I want to say a massive thank you to you all. 27 over the subs. I want to say a massive thank you for all of you. What do you know what it means to working class in craft beer? Or, oh, man alive, what's going on? I keep missing these comments. Women like craft beer too. Love your channel. Rosie, I am really sorry. If I've just made this like a male-dominated chat tonight. I am so sorry. I know ladies love craft beer because I've judged at festivals with fantastic people who from every demographic who loves beer. My apologies. How many stories? I don't have many. I was locked up. I was put in prison in the army. I went to the army prison because I'm not very kind of like, what's the word? Tell me to do this and I'll do this. So I went to the army prison for 2 weeks. Locked me up. Yeah, that's Miami story. Not much to it. Pay for star jumps. I don't know what's going on with this whole star jumps thing. My apologies if I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not gonna get involved with that. £2, £156 by Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. What is going on? Sorry, make me a mod. You have a racist in the channel. Okay. How do I do that, Chris? Thank you for the £2. How do I do that? I don't know how to make you a mod. Ladies love crappy and males love ladies who absolutely. I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, someone let me know if you fancy a Barry night out. Yeah, absolutely, Ethan. Let's do this. Let's do this. I definitely am. Even so many kind of people tuned in tonight. It's absolutely fantastic. 11:15. We've been going since 7 o'clock. We've been going for 230-minute live feed. That's, I don't know how many hours in 230 minutes. That's just bonkers. We're still going. Craft beer is for everyone, regardless race, gender, sex. Absolutely, totally agree. Totally agree. It's been a good sesh. Best beer tonight. Portland Pale by Vale of Glamorgan Brewery. There we go. That's my best beer of the night. So when is the Simon want to hear? Whoa, hang on, that's gone. £2 live feed come. £2 super chat come in. Cool. Thank you so very much from Carl. Thank you for that. Simon want to hear what it means to you to be working class in a craft beer world that is dominated by the middle class. Let me read that again. Simon want to hear. Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Simply sad. IP2. Oh, you know what's going on. Let's go out of town, even if it's right. Before I go, when can I come back? That's the question. I'll have tomorrow night with the wife. When would you like me to come back next on a live feed? We could do Sunday, Monday. It's up to you. I'm all yours. I do Sunday night, Monday night. Have a while. Sunday. Lots of people saying Sunday. Tell us about how. No. Disrespectful to my wife. Sunday. Gotta work weeknights ain't good. So Sunday I could come back Sunday. We'll come back maybe Sunday night. We'll do another live feed. Never come back. I love it. John, thank you so very much. We're close. We're really close to 200 quid. We are so close now. £168. One more time before I go. For the brewers. If we can get it to 200 quid for the brewers, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so very much. Understand if you don't have it, it's fine. Absolutely fine. But if we can knock this up to 200 quid for the breweries. Yeah, I'm in this whole star jumps thing. Yeah, fine. Donate. Tell me how many star jumps you want me to do. I'll do some star jumps for some money if it means the breweries get some money. If it means the breweries can have a little donation. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I don't care. I've got no kind of self-dignity. I don't care. £200. We'll get you plenty more around you, boom. No, absolutely not. Fat Barry. Who's number one? Sounds bloody been at it all night. Number one. I don't know. Whatever suits people. Right, I'm going then. It looks like it's not going to happen. But thank you very much to... Let's have a look one more time before we go. John, all the best. Thank you very much, John. Absolutely terrific. Cheers. Stone the Crows. 232 minutes in. Absolutely bonkers. Stone the Crows. See you all again soon. I love you. I really do. Right, how do you end this thing? Cheers.